Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to TWitWoW Request Live. This is the 26th edition of TWitWoW Request Live. And in today's episode, we are going to be live reacting to WWE Judgment Day 2009. Thanks entirely to the donation by Mark Shoneman. We appreciate the donation, Mark, and we hope that you enjoy the reactions as much as I am assuming you enjoyed this show in order to ask us to live react to it in the first place. John, how are you feeling? I'm sure you've seen the card down in the description. I'm curious what you think.
The card's looking great, man. I vaguely remember this show, so it should be really fun to watch. And I want to thank Mark Shoneman for his donation. Mark's always been a really cool dude, you know, an avid member of the TWitWoW fandom, and we're happy to have him. And I hope our live reactions can live up to his donation, and quite generous of him. And I think we're in for some quality wrestling today.
Absolutely. We've got 7 matches on this show. It's a little under 3 hours. And John, as long as you're ready to go, we have this. Yeah, I guess that's worth pointing out. We have this pulled up and we have it set to 000. So if you're on the network or if you found some other way to watch it, that's what you should be doing in order to make sure that you synchronize up with us. Now, John, if you're ready, we can do the 3, 2, 1 countdown and get on into this thing.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go. There's the Big Show.
Yes, and Judgment Day is upon us, as there you see Big Show choke slamming John Cena into that light fixture. That's what brought John Cena and Big Show to have a match together tonight. I remember that Backlash match. That was him and Edge, last man standing. And there's Edge. Yeah. Oh, my God. He's so proud of himself.
This was like prime Edge. Like 07 to 09 was when he was at his best, I think.
Absolutely. Because 07 to 09... I feel like in that time was also his feud with The Undertaker, which I thought was fantastic, especially their Hell in a Cell match at SummerSlam, like the build to that when Edge just snapped and stopped giving a fuck. Like, yeah, Edge is so freaking good.
Yeah, their Mania match was at Mania 24, which is in 2008, so.
And
smack dab in the middle.
And Mark Shoneman is in chat. Mark, I'm so happy you could be here. Listen to these live reactions. And yeah, Orton and Batista, that was another great one. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of waffle on Orton's 07 to 09 work because I get why so many people were bored by his matches, like being so slow and stuff. But as far as like a character and doing heelish shit, I don't know. I thought he did fairly well. Like,
and you know what the really wonderful thing about this show is too, John?
What's that?
I've never seen it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've never seen this show because I really fell off the wrestling bandwagon for a couple of years, specifically when I was at college, which was, you know, summer of 08 through to the end of 2009. So I completely missed this show.
Oh, wow. Well, all right, man. Because from what I vaguely remember, you're in for some good shit. And Mark even said in chat, like, his theme is like odd pay-per-view shows that he was at. So I take that to mean that he was in attendance for Judgment Day in Chicago, Illinois, the hometown of CM Punk, who is in our opening matchup against Umaga, or as Regal likes to say, Umaga. So I'll have to, looking forward to seeing it. I believe this was a Samoan strap match, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, of course, John. Everybody remembers Umaga.
And yeah, 10 out of 10 already. That was pretty spot on. And there you see CM Punk with the Money in the Bank briefcase, which I'm assuming this is the one he won, I want to say, at WrestleMania 24.
I mean, WrestleMania 24 was in 2008, so it would have expired at this point if that was the case.
I don't remember him winning Money in the Bank, though, WrestleMania 25. So I guess, but no, that can't be. Because wait, Judgment Day, this is 2009. Yeah. WrestleMania 25, they said 25th anniversary. I'll be damned. No, you know, because I'm thinking WrestleMania 23, that was when Mr. Kennedy won Money in the Bank, but he had to forfeit it to Edge. Okay. Because I knew Punk won Money in the Bank.
Technically, from a booking standpoint, he didn't forfeit it to Edge. He lost it to Edge. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Right. And, like, I wasn't technically wrong. Like, he did win at WrestleMania 24. It's just that was when he cashed in on Edge after Batista bombed him. So.
And I saw somebody say, "Oh, is this the pay-per-view that Punk cashed in on Jeff Hardy?" And the answer is no. That was Extreme Rules that year.
And there was Umaga, and yeah, Punk seemed ready to cash in there, and then Umaga was like, "Nope, I'm starting beef with you for reasons I can't even remember." Oh my
shit.
God, what a swing bottom!
I was gonna say I don't remember Umaga using a swing bottom.
Man, I always wanted Umaga to have a world title run when I was like watching during his run. He was so good.
Yeah, he was like one of those great sort of underrated characters. He was almost like the Rusev of his day in a way.
Yeah, man, I agree with you. And you know what's crazy is like Randy Orton once told a story, and I don't know if this is true or not. I assume it to be true given the climate. Like it has all the believable elements. But like Umaga hated Triple H, and like he couldn't wait to be on a show because I mean this is a SmackDown match. In fact, I think this whole show is this an inter-branded pay-per-view or a SmackDown pay-per-view? No, this is I think this is a SmackDown pay-per-view.
Well, now you made me have to go Google and find out.
But regardless, Umaga was a SmackDown superstar. That's the big point I wanted to make. And he was really excited to be on SmackDown because, okay, I'm not on the same show as Triple H. I can grow. I can, get a main event push because he just felt
this
like...
This is a mixed brand show. It features talent from Raw, SmackDown, and ECW.
All right, so a tri-branded pay-per-view. But when Orton told him that Triple H also got drafted to SmackDown, Umaga apparently cried. Like, he hated having to share the show with Triple H. So, it is a shame, too, because I always felt like Umaga should have gotten at least one world title run. Look, if the Great Khali could get a world title run, I felt like Umaga was fucking owed one with his quality of work.
Yeah. Thankfully, I don't know if I was even watching when Khali had his world title run.
Yeah, I really didn't miss much.
I think I was like very casually keeping up with the product through like internet reports and shit. And like I saw, like I would go on to the WWE.com website just to see the results of pay-per-view matches because I didn't want to buy them because they were too goddamn expensive and I was living on my own at the time.
Right. And Punk, nice kicks there to Umaga, shoot kicks. Umaga missing the headbutt early.
So that's another one that I missed was the original Punjabi prison matches I never saw.
And yeah, that Samoan strap match, I made a mistake because I too have gotten Judgment Day and Extreme Rules mixed up. That was at Extreme Rules. I'm guessing the following month after this show.
Oh, there's the swing bottom again.
My God.
Damn, you scary.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I just loved Umaga's look and how he acted in the ring and everything. Like, this really was a great monster heel. It really is a shame that he kind of, like, found this gimmick because if I'm not mistaken, he used to be Jamal of 3 Minute Warning, and then
that's what I just said. I just said, damn, Jamal, you scary.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear the Jamal part. But, yeah, like, it's a shame that he kind of found this gimmick in the era of Cena, and when Triple H was still kind of in the limelight, but he was kind of like, fading to the back because of Cena and stuff. Yeah. Because, it really did deserve a lot more than what he got. Although I believe he's like a 2-time Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, but like that's definitely not where you would have hoped. Man,
no,
he really was
his talents. No,
he really was the Rusev of his time. What the hell, man?
Yeah. And Jarvis was like, he was around during Khali's reign, and it sucked so bad.
I bet. Yeah.
And now Irish up into the opposite corner. Oh, man, hard in the back.
We got Brandon in chat. We got Hypothesis in chat. We got Dominique Adams in chat. Obviously, Mark's here. Javaris, you just mentioned.
Oh, and Umaga targeting the shoulder of Punk. Look at these strikes.
Who was it that said? Hypothesis said that Umaga had stopped using the Samoan spike around this time. So that's a positive thing because I fucking hated that finisher.
I didn't mind it too much. I mean, it's wrestling. It's whatever. Oh, headbutt to the back of the head.
Although but you got to remember, this is when I was like still like not really super privy to the business, and I wasn't as open to things as I am now. So I was all about like holy shit, like TNA has these guys with these cool ass looking finishers like the Styles Clash and the Canadian Destroyer, and here we've got fucking Umaga doing a goddamn thumb thrust to the throat. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. And again, targeting the shoulder of Punk, just throwing him into the ring post. Really appreciate
that was how I looked at wrestling back in the day, was who has the coolest moves, who has the coolest finishers.
Right. And you know me, I always loved like the realism of people like working the mat and the suplexes and all that. So
yeah, I think in that way you kind of always were a little bit more of like a, how do I put this? Kind of like a more mature wrestling fan than I was.
Right.
Just because I was always more into like flashy, like, oh, that's cool, that's fun, that kind of shit. And you were more just like, oh my god, these transitions.
I know. Oh, the kicks to the head there of Umaga.
Thankfully, I have grown to appreciate the stuff that you've pretty much always loved, though. So,
and I mean, likewise, you know, I mean, because Johnny Mundo was like the first big guy that I really grew to love. That really wasn't known for his transitions. You know, he was that flashy guy. So it's kind of like our growths were inverted. Like where you started, I ended up, and where I started, it seems like you've ended up more as you.
But at the same time, we both started narrow-minded and ended up being very open-minded. That's the common theme here. That's the actual thing that matters.
Absolutely. I'm really appreciating that this monster character is just like having the intellect to target a body part. And I think it was after this match. I don't even remember the result of this match, but leading up to their Samoan strap match, Umaga spoke for the first time. And it's like, holy shit, it's learning. And yeah, just really, really cool. As Punk just really being.
Wasn't his first time speaking in ECW?
No, I do believe it was SmackDown. He had Punk in the Tree of Woe, and he was hurting with the Samoan strap, hence the Samoan strap match, which really is just a strap, but it's a Samoan using it. And, then he spoke. He's like, you think you're hurt now? And I think that's when he like laid down the gauntlet for Extreme Rules. Although he might have spoken before that, but that's what I distinctly remember being his first time speaking.
Wow. Damn, imagine if WWE actually had a character nowadays that didn't speak. That would be absolutely off the wall according to current standards.
I know, right?
It doesn't exist in today's WWE.
That really should have been like Aiden English's gimmick, even after Simon Gotch left, was just the silent artist. And like, you know, if you could tell me that you could do, oh my God, just dropping on Punk, and Punk just like, oh, I need a Z-Pack after that. But no, like even after Simon Gotch left, with WWE doing all these little cutesy effects with text and stuff, they should have all of Aiden's like segments in black and white, and if he has to speak, he uses cue cards and stuff like that. Like really commit, because it's still like a mid-card gimmick. Don't get me wrong, but at least it'd be clever. Oh yeah. Wow! And Punk just like, oh God.
Thing is, though, like, Aiden English can talk. Like, he's not a bad talker. I think that the non-talking gimmick is best reserved for somebody that isn't good at it.
Right. Dominique Adams, I actually wished Ray's family did turn on him in favor of the Straight Edge Society in 2010. That would have been some Raven Sandman shit, because, like, Sandman's own kid turned on him to be with Raven's flock. Yeah, I wish they would have gone that route, too. I really wanted Ray to join Straight Edge Society when that was the big faction back then. You know, because I'm like, Ray needs something different. It'd be so cool for his character to be a part of something like this. But, you know, of course they didn't want to commit.
Ray or Big Show, really.
Yeah. I mean, having a heavy like that, I mean, I know they had Luke Gallows, but kick out by Punk again.
That slam was sick. He landed right on top of him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And back to the freaking clavicle.
And yeah, we are going to see the Mysterio Jericho feud on display here. I mean, they had some amazing matches. I'll tell you, I definitely think the era of 2009 to like, I want to say early 2010 was a great time for the Intercontinental title. And for all you Ray fans, in my personal opinion, I'd say 2009, if I remember his year correctly, because I mean, some of my dates are out of order because it's been so long. But I really do feel like that was one of his best years in the company, and he'd already been there like 7 years because he came in 2002. So, like, yeah, Ray was really operating on another gear. It's a shame that he had that wellness violation, you know, a couple months down the line, because he was just cooking on all cylinders, I felt like. And Umaga still in control. I'm amazed Punk hasn't turned the tide yet. Oh, this will probably be the beginning here because you never go to the middle rope, Umaga. What are you doing?
He's thinking headbutt, right?
And didn't get it.
But as far as Ray goes, you said 2009 was one of his best years. Wasn't 2010 when he feuded with Morrison for the IC title?
Yeah, it was like a very, I don't even know if I'd call it a feud because I know they had that one-off on SmackDown, but that's when Ray had to serve his wellness violation, so.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, of course, the hero to all the kids, the most innocent character is the one that uses the roids.
Yeah. Forearms by Punk. Umaga shoves him off. Punk hangs on.
Down, up, and over.
But yeah, I mean, looking at this card, I mean, Orton, Batista, again, being former Evolution stablemates, like they've got the history going on and stuff like that, but I don't remember their matches ever being good. I know they're one, and I think that was like the following month, their steel cage match, where Batista won the title in like 5 fucking minutes. And like, it was because, though, he was working hurt. So then the next night, they did an angle where Orton and Legacy took Batista out and like broke his arm. And I'm just like, well, if he was working hurt, like, why not just have Orton go over? And like, even back then, I could feel the tumors growing in my brain trying to make sense of some of WWE's booking decisions.
Nice. There's a nice knee there from Punk. Still hasn't knocked Umaga off his feet, though.
Calf kick?
Nope. Punk's emoting is so on point. I love him.
It is. It's weird seeing Punk wrestle, man. I've gotten used to him being gone from the company. Like, seeing him do his thing is just kind of weird.
Oh, knee. Here we go. We gonna get a bulldog? We gonna get a bulldog? Hell no.
And Umaga, oh man, Larry in the corner, almost like a splash as well. All that body weight coming on Punk. And now is it going to be a running hip attack?
Nope.
No.
I mean, he tried it, but Punk moved.
And now Punk.
There's the bulldog.
2. Kick. Woo. Oh my God. That was a forceful kick out. Even hurt Punk a little bit.
Yeah.
And now.
Wrist control. Is he going to pull in for the lariat? No. Send. Oh, up and over Punk goes. But there's the roundhouse kick.
Beautifully done. Umaga stunned. Springboard.
Springboard lariat. Nice. Yeah, you knew he likes to do the the ripcord lariat. Not necessarily full-blown Rainmaker style, but he likes to pull the guy in by his wrist and do the lariat. So that was kind of next in order for his sort of 5 moves of doom sequence. And there he just hit a springboard variation anyway. So cool.
And now Punk signaling for the go to sleep. And now, can he get it? Can he get the monster up?
No way.
Oh, he's trying. He's trying.
Oh, he had him there for a second, but Umaga too damn strong. And there's the Samoan drop.
And there's the Samoan drop. My God.
Damn. Woo! That was late.
And Umaga can't believe it.
What other finisher did Umaga use other than Samoan Spike?
I don't even remember. I wonder if he had like a submission or something.
It says Wild Samoan Splash, which was just a diving splash. So I guess that was the other one.
Oh, this is Samoan Spike. Roundhouse kick again. Another one alternating.
And again, he can't knock him off his feet, man. Oh, but he can knock him unconscious enough for him to get him up for the G-Top.
Oh, the bag gave out. Super kick.
Jesus. Oh, hip thrust. Here we go.
Damn.
Oh, and now there's the Samoan
Spike. Wow, there it is. Damn. I honestly am kind of surprised to see again because I don't really remember much of this show. And Umaga just beat Punk. That's awesome. Damn.
Oh man. It's funny too because if you look on this show, I have the matches listed in order of entrances. So literally, out of the 4 championship matches we have on this show, the only champion who comes out last is Christian, who was the ECW champion at the time.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, Randy Orton, as I believe the world champion, came out first. Rey Mysterio, I believe, as the Intercontinental champion, came out first, and Edge, as the WWE champion, came out first. So. This is when WWE was really bad about that.
I think you got to flip Orton and Edge. I think Orton was WWE champion, Edge was world champion.
Oh yeah, see, I don't know this shit.
Yeah, Umaga asserting his dominance, man. He's feeling good about himself.
I guess that goes to show you how little attention I pay, though, beyond just the order of entrances. And that's just me doing that, going out of my way to not pay attention to stuff because I don't want to spoil anything.
Right.
Because I go through the whole show just to see the order of the entrances, but I really kind of skip through everything that isn't entrances. And even the entrances, I do kind of go through a little bit quicker just because I don't want to spoil anything.
Right, right. Next match is a championship.
Speaking of spoilers, the hardest spoiler train that I've found to avoid is fucking Infinity War. They're everywhere.
Oh, dude, I've seen reviews and everything popping up already.
Yeah.
Like Double Toasted's already got the review out. Corey Coleman looking like fucking Thanos, did a nice makeup job. And I'm like, oh, we can't watch this for another good little bit because we still need to do Black Panther and all this other shit. God damn it.
Well, no, I mean, I'm expecting they won't spoil anything in the review.
Yeah, they normally don't. They usually actually make a distinct review that does include spoilers. So
yeah, I was gonna say they never spoiler shit unless they have it in the title.
Now there is Big Show.
Well, there's the show.
Mark Shoneman says it cuts directly into my face during Swagger or Christian's entrance, so I'll be keeping a close eye out for that then. Yeah, hypothesis asked who we would want to see managed by Armando Estrada. I can't really think of anybody I would like to see managed because Andrade is already doing great with Zelina Vega. Like, I wouldn't want to break those guys up. I don't know. We haven't have a big person that can't talk right now. I mean, Lars Sullivan, I enjoy hearing him speak. Killian Day and Armando would clash too violently to me.
Yeah, I was going to say Braun can talk, Rusev can talk, Jinder. I mean, I don't like the way Jinder talks, but the WWE sure as hell thinks he can.
So, yeah, that would be weird.
I'm just thinking of all of, like, the big, intimidating heels that I can think of, and I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of it either. So, I'd say probably nobody, so.
Why are... And no, not Hunico, because Hunico's like 40 fucking years old. He doesn't need a goddamn push.
And, oh my God, this show is dated. Josh Matthews and Matt Striker are on commentary. What the shit? I mean, this is ECW, because this is an ECW match next, but damn. He'd go from Extreme to the Temple in no time flat. That's pretty crazy.
Jack Swagger.
This is Backlash. Only 3 weeks ago. God, WWE kept their pay-per-view so close together. This is actually when I liked Swagger, because I feel like he had a great look, and his matches with Christian, and this just shows you what a quality worker Christian is. I feel like Swagger's matches with Christian were the best of his career. Like, Christian's just the common denominator when you think about a person's best matches. Christian worked a singles program with them, then yeah, I think Christian goes up and he covers the turnbuckle. Yeah, but
Christian was like the Sasha Banks of the men.
Yeah.
Except, you know, less character driven like she was when she was in her peak.
Right. Yeah, it's just Swagger. Yeah, the only 2 times I could really say I was a Swagger fan was when he was, you know, on ECW as like this beastly amateur athlete, although I never really got why he did stuff like that. And when he came back as the Real American with Zeb Coulter, I thought that packaging was great, and then he had to go and get a DUI and fuck up his own push. So
the all-American,
yeah.
God, that was the lamest shit. Really, just everything about him was the lamest shit to me. Did he just Heil Hitler?
No. And motioning for the championship. I always felt like that little motion was like him hitting a home run or something and just being like, God, isn't America great? Mainly because I'm in it.
Sieg Heil! You saw it. He had his damn arm out like that.
I already gave my counter argument. That's all I'm going to say about it. And here is the ECW.
Oh my God, the ECW title looks gigantic on Christian. It's huge.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's how you knew the WWE. I mean, it already came long before that when Vince McMahon won the original ECW title. But my God, they really the ECW. It was only the letters on it. It might as well have been like NXT prototype.
Yeah, pretty much. I actually really liked the idea of what they could have done with ECW, and especially with that new superstar initiative that they did. Like, I wish I would have been like keeping up with the product weekly at that point, because that just seems amazing to me.
Let's never forget that Ezekiel Jackson was the last ever ECW champion.
Oh yeah, that's right. He actually beat Christian for that title, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I remember. He won it on the last episode of ECW.
Oh my God.
And then we got NXT, the game show.
Yes. Hey, there's Tony Chimmel.
Oh, Chimmel. Oh, that means he's going to get to announce the Rated R Superstar.
Yep. Edge always seemed to appreciate how Chimmel announced him, though, so if he's cool with it.
I mean, yeah, he makes him bring Chimmel back every time he shows back up on main roster programming just to announce his name.
Yeah, I won't be announced by some pleb. Give me Chimmel or I'm not coming at all.
Mike Rome? JoJo? Whoever that other guy is on SmackDown? No. Chimmel only.
Exactly.
That wasn't even me throwing shade. I just legitimately forgot the name of the ring announcer on SmackDown. I think he's amazing. Is that Greg Hamilton?
You might be right about that.
Googling. Greg Hamilton? Yeah, it is. Sick. I can't believe I remembered that. Good Lord.
And I am excited for this championship match because, again, I remember Christian and Swagger actually having pretty decent chemistry, but again, it's Christian. Like, dude's a freaking beast. Oh, Bob Strike immediately to Swagger.
Oh, Swagger sends... Oh, Christian under the ropes. That was clean as hell. And now Swagger's big-ass, lumbering ass trying to friggin' chase Christian down from behind as if... Off the ropes. Ducks the lariat. Ducks another lariat. Oh, the boot, though. The kick to the gut gets him. Oh, my God. Swagger's power. Oh, but Christian... Oh, Christian! Ooh.
Yeah, my heart broke for Christian when I listened to a portion of the ENC podcast when they were talking about Jericho Omega, that Christian had to turn the match off because he was thinking about spots that he could do with Omega, and he just couldn't watch it anymore because his mind was racing too much, and he knows that he can't compete anymore. He was so good. Nice takedown by Swagger. Look at him working that gut wrench. Now rolling around. Man, if this was the mat, he'd be getting 2 points all over the place. And Christian now gets back to a vertical base. Back elbows. Another back elbow. Christian off the ropes. What a shoulder block. Nicely done by Swagger. Now I wonder how he's going to capitalize here. He's going to pick Christian up off the ropes. Christian, though, he's very evasive. And there you see again. Oh, pulls the rope down. Swagger goes over. My God, Swagger. And nice drop kick there.
Christian. He's so good.
He is. God, to think that he had to go to TNA just to prove to WWE his worth, and even that really didn't necessarily work, all things considered, because of how his world title reigns went.
Yeah. I mean, he did have some shitty world title reigns, but at least he had some ballin'-ass matches with Randy Orton in those feuds.
Yeah. Like, when Orton thinks about his career, the standout matches to him should be the one he had with Cactus Jack at Backlash 04, his match with Benoit at SummerSlam 04, because that was his first big world title win. And I definitely think a part of that remembrance should be his just feud in general with Christian. It was some of the best work Orton's ever done in his career.
What if you can remember, which of those matches would you say was his best?
Honestly, I would go with their Over the Limit match because that was before Christian turned, and they had some great false. Oh wow, Swagger! They had some great false finishes in that one to me. And like the whole big thing was, 100% Christian can beat Randy Orton. And Orton was like, but what if you can't? Like kind of, being a bit of a troll, but not necessarily a heel because they wanted Orton to be the face at the time. And their SummerSlam match wasn't bad, but I just think that first encounter, man, that over the limit where so many people were pulling for Christian. Like I remember when Christian first lost the title, it was said that WWE headquarters were like swamped with phone calls, people calling in to complain that Christian had lost the title. Like that's how pissed people were. That's how over Christian was.
Wow.
And, they just made it a part of the bigger story. So yeah, I definitely say they're over the limit match. I'm curious what people in chat would say though. And now. And we got Hypothesis saying he feels like Christian was a bit overrated. That's fine. And I think Cliff Amal is talking about Brady Walker.
I mean, don't get me wrong. To me, Christian is very one-dimensional. He was never a great promo, although I do think he was a solid promo, and he obviously doesn't have a good look by any means, although he is actually, I think he's like 6'1", so he's actually still a little bit bigger than a lot of the, smaller guys around today. But the one dimension was that amazing in-ring acumen. And he, to me, is, I would go as far as to say, one of the most underrated guys in the ring ever in WWE.
Yeah, I would certainly agree with you on that. I think if you took Christian's in-ring work and just Edge's personality and charisma, you'd have the perfect wrestler. Because, like, I always felt like Christian was better than Edge in the ring.
Yeah.
And... but I think Edge also understood, and this is not to slight Christian, but I think Edge really understood that wrestling is a kind of drama. Like we said in our Super Show yesterday, it's an art, a form of theater. And Edge is a babyface, especially when he was coming up in his matches with Kurt Angle and stuff. Like he was so great at exhibiting like that drama and that struggle and this and that. So like neither guy was terrible. It's just everybody's got their deficiencies, and Christian certainly had his. I think that always kept him from getting to a certain place. Nice spinning uppercut there. And Mark Schoeneman saying, I was pissed off by Christian losing the title to Orton, and that was the time Orton was my #1 favorite. Damn, that's really saying a lot.
Yeah.
Cliff Amal, Edge is the ultimate in-ring psychologist as a heel. I mean, yeah, Edge's heel work was great. I even feel like his feud with Batista, you really get to see that a lot. Which I think that feud had passed. I think that was the prior year. Nice by Christian. Hooks both legs. Got out by Swagger. And Dominic Adams, I really feel Christian reached his peak in TNA. Having seen a lot of Christian's TNA work, I agree. I felt like on the mic he got more confident in TNA. He had Tom go with him, which I think made him more legit. And again, those kicks there to Swagger's face. Swagger stunned. I remember one promo he cut as like a face. I call it the 1 hour promo. It was to hype up No Surrender, whatever that year was. That might have been 08. Oh, nice Oklahoma roll. I feel like that was by Swagger. Now Christian's shoulder's finally down, but he had so much time to kick out. He just really couldn't get a position right. Kick to the gut wrench powerbomb.
Ooh.
This was Swagger's finisher at the time.
And I do remember Swagger did hold the ECW title at one point. I just don't remember when.
And that Christian there over the rope. He's going to scale the rope.
Nice. Up and over. I love it. Chase him in. Go down. Wow, Swagger. Wow.
I love that Swagger just allowed himself to be baited in by Christian that entire way. Like, oh. Throw off the ropes. Hook the leg. 2.
And
kick out by Christian. And Swagger just looking like, what happened now? Yeah, kicked out. You got to do more. Cliff, was he fired? I always thought Christian left of his own accord because, Christian
yeah, I thought he actually asked for his release and was just let go so that he could explore and basically pull a McIntyre.
Yeah, like Christian wanted to really show what he could do. I feel like he felt very limited by WWE, especially to your point, Cliff, that he was getting over. The crowd wanted him to be pushed, and he was just still stuck in that one level. So I think he just wanted to be a main event guy elsewhere. Oh, this could be an electric chair.
God, imagine if Jack Swagger used the one-winged angel instead of that lame-ass gut-wrench powerbomb.
To be fair, I feel like Swagger had a pretty legit gut-wrench powerbomb. Oh, 2. Especially like...
I agree, it was legit looking, but it shouldn't have been a finisher in my eyes.
I think I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, but fair enough.
It's still a move that I would want to see him do in every match, just not a move that I would think would put people away.
Oh, I know, Christian. I think that was like a slap. That's why I think too. He also switched to the. Well, I mean, when he was a heel, he called it the Patriot Act, which I liked. And then, you know, when he became face, called it just the Patriot Lock. And I think even while he was still a heel, they switched to Patriot Lock, which I don't know why. Like, Patriot Act was clever. Two.
God, I love Christian. That inverted tornado DDT was beautiful.
It was freaking gorgeous and on point. And now, face hits the turnbuckle. Swagger with the schoolboy. Got the tights. Yeah, see, like, I was really into Swagger early on in his run. And then after, like, he went over to SmackDown, like, what really killed the fandom for me was when he became world champion. Because I'm like, fuck. Because, like, even immediately after he pins Jericho for it, his demeanor completely changes. So he's no longer this ham. He's like, oh, I got to be serious now because I'm world champion. And I'm like, what? Like, makes no sense. And I feel like he really did, like, kind of slow down. Oh, gut wrench. Christian again, though. What a counter. Oh, now he's pulling this. Wow. Okay. Swagger again, though, with the kick. Missed. O'Connor roll.
3.
Wow, that's it. Holy shit.
I love it. Yes, Christian.
I love that Christian pretty much, like,
mooned the crowd with Jack Swagger's ass.
Yeah. No, like, outsmarted Swagger and used, like, his singlet to his advantage.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're wearing a singlet, so I can't grab the trunks. I'll just turn your singlet into trunks, bitch.
Exactly. Like, wow. And even Swagger's like, you cheated. It's not fair. Even though he just tried to cheat moments earlier by having a handful of tights with the schoolboy, so.
The referee's looking at Swagger like, fuck off, man. I didn't see it. Didn't count.
Yeah, I love that these refs never give a shit. You know, and it's just like, ref, he pulled the tights. I don't know what you want me to tell you. But it's your job. Yeah, well, you know, you lose some.
I love it.
Yeah, there's that. Really thought he was going to hit that gut wrench powerbomb. And then Christian's like, oh, nip slip. Oh. And he just grabbed it. I didn't even think he needed to grab it at the very tail end, but he's like, no, let me just secure this nice and tight. And there we go.
Yep.
And there's that Christian smile. There's that CLB coming out. Sorry, I was better than you.
Oh, my God. 2005, Christian's TNA debut was amazing.
Yeah, I think I vaguely remember that debut.
Was that Sacrifice 05?
Did it spell disaster for Christian?
No.
It
might have spelled disaster for Samoa Joe, though.
Mark Schoeneman, I really like ECW. So I'm glad I'm not the only one, Mark. I'm glad I'm not a man on an island here and that you could appreciate it, too.
Oh, no, it was Genesis. It was Genesis 05, and I know...
How appropriate, because Genesis means beginning, so...
I know, but I know that because I actually owned the DVD for Genesis 2005.
Oh, wow.
Yeah! Oh, God. That was a really good show, too. I loved the hell out of that show. It was legit.
I love what an asshole Edge is. It's all about me, La Familia. Focus on me and getting the title back, or retaining the title, I should say.
God, I forgot all about La Familia. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Chicago Bell. There's Greg. I saw Greg Olson. I don't recognize anybody else. There's Greg Olson, though. He's not a bear anymore. He's a panther.
Well, maybe they should suck less then if they want to be more recognizable.
No, it's really
there's the gold standard.
It's really more just because I wasn't like as into football in 2009 as I am now. But sure, blame it on those guys.
I mean, I like my reason better, thanks. And there's Benjamin, who I didn't know at this time he reunited with Charlie Haas. Yeah. Oh, Charlie Haas. He would later go on to impersonate other people's gimmicks.
Was that later, or had he already done that at this point?
He might have already done it. Wait, this show was 2009. Let me look up something very quickly.
I think that Haas did that stuff prior. I think he was like, I was like 06, 07, wasn't it?
Let me see. I'm just gonna look very quickly.
Umaga.
Yeah, that was last year. Last year was when he did all this stuff because he did Haas Hogan, Charlie Haas Layfield.
When you say last year, you mean 08, right?
Yeah. And now,
this ain't no make believe. Come on, open your eyes and see. Now get up and follow me, because I'm going to show you what the future will be. I love this theme so much.
Yeah, this was still when he was grossly underutilized by the company.
Yes.
Good times, good times.
God, this theme was so freaking good. If he ever does come back, and I hope he doesn't, because I hope Lucha Underground lasts forever and he stays with the company until he retires. But if he does ever come back to WWE, God, I hope they let him use this theme again. But they probably won't. They'd give him a shitty new CFO's theme.
Oh, God, fuck CFOs, man.
I even like most of the themes CFOs puts out, but this theme is a classic, damn it.
Well, there's just, I'm not going to go on a CFO's rant. It's not appropriate, but.
Are you going to just talk about how they're just 30-second songs that they loop?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's just no, like, creativity. It's like you find a sound and then you just loop it. And it does work, I think, for a lot of people today, because if a sound's catchy enough, I mean, hell, I've fallen victim to it with enough themes. Like Joe's theme, I love. There's like no variance in it. It's just like I really like the beat that they found and they looped. So like it's not that I'm immune. It's just that you got to be self-aware that they really have no talent whatsoever. And there's Charles Robinson calling for the bell there.
Here we go. Your guy against another guy that's been one of your guys at one point.
Indeed, yeah. But I never was into Benjamin the way I've been into Nitro, Morrison, Mundo, Impact. Oh, nice suplex there by Benjamin right out of the gate, though.
Jeez, I would really rather just ignore that last part even exists.
You and me both, but man's got to eat. Fireman's carry, controlling the wrist.
God, why can't Lucha Underground just be a full-time show that just runs all year and have people be getting paychecks from them all year so they don't have to go to other fucking promotions to make a living?
God, that'd be beautiful.
I know, right?
I think a lot of the talents want it too. Like,
well, and I know for a fact that the writers want it too. So, like, yeah, it's just a matter of like funding and shit, and fucking El Rey Network not being pieces of shit.
Oh, one for the toes. Oh, he ducks. Yes.
Punch.
Now Benjamin off the rope. Oh, Benjamin though slides out.
I love that El Rey Network is just like, we know you're the only show on our channel that people actually watch, but we're going to play hardball anyway.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Dominique Adams. I always thought that slow motion was real when I was younger. That was until I saw it live and was sad. Oh, beautiful by Morrison. That's right. You beautiful unicorn of an athlete. And Benjamin just like, oh, what happened? Yeah, you just got all the fucking weight crashing down upon you of somebody infinitely superior to you. That's what happened. And Haas is freaking out. Now Benjamin back in the ring. Yeah, do it in slow motion. Yeah, give me that fat material. I shot over the rope.
Oh, my God.
Oh, look at Charlie Haas trying to get involved. Wonder Bread, motherfucker. Oh, shit. And now Benjamin. There's a kick right to the face. Oh, my God. It's okay, Johnny. You got this. Oh, no, Haas. What do you do? Oh, no, he's just going to throw him back in the ring. How does that even help Benjamin? Like, he's distracting the ref. You're not even going to throw him in the ring post or anything. You're just going to be like, up, in you go, back in the ring, where you would have gone anyway, but I'm going to get you in there even faster. Like,
yeah.
What? Haas, you're a disgrace. And now, there's the kick again to the face. And now Benjamin is going to hang Morrison up on the middle turnbuckle. Down to the back. He doesn't deserve this. Oh my God, that just shot. You don't have to be so envious, Benjamin. And now Gold standard. Oh, no, nice place knee there. Right on. I keep wanting to call him Mundo, but he was Morrison here.
Yep.
Now he's got the arm.
I'm just going to stick with the old Nitro Morrison Mundo.
Yeah. Oh, heel book. Thank goodness you exist.
I don't even know if they've done anything lately.
Yeah, I think they retired, didn't they? Or something along those lines.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Dominic Adams, the fact that John Morrison didn't get a WWE Championship run in 2011 still disgusts me. It used to really disgust me, too, until he finally became Lucha Underground champion, and I found peace.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Fuck this company. Benjamin hooks the leg. 2. Kick out. That's right. You stay in it. Won't you devolve into Benjamin's jobber status? Now it kicks to the midsection there. And now Benjamin. You know, I remember when Benjamin was scheduled to return. And he got injured. I think it was like a shoulder injury that like sidelined him. This is for his most recent run that he's currently having. And on Pletov, Jordan, who I don't know if Jordan Marzu listens to TWitWoW or not, but I know like we interact with each other regularly on Pletov. He posted about it and he's like, I guess something stopped him after all. And I'm like, oh, you dude. Wow. I love you.
Holy shit. That's amazing.
Now Morrison's got to fight back up to vertical.
Yeah, I don't know if Jordan listens to TWitWoW either. I know that he and I are like at each other's throats in fantasy football for the top spot most years, but
you're really competitive with a lot of Pletov people in a non-Pletov space. That's hilarious.
Am I?
I feel like you are, because there's Abel and then there's Jordan, and even if that's it, like that's still kind of humorous.
Oh, you just mean like just the fantasy football league?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's Abel and Jordan, and I'm sure there are other people because God, it's Abel's league, which is why there are so many other people in common. Abel's the one that made the league, so obviously, you know, people that he invited to Pletov that he also knew liked football would probably get invited. I think Andrew Wilshire is on Pletov too, isn't he?
Yeah.
And Danny Perry. Well, I mean, Hal Foster, he's in the Gridiron Guild too.
Yeah. Fellow Falcons fan, the draft's tomorrow. We're going to be covering that, guys. Remember, we're going to be going live, hopefully, like, I won't say exactly at 8 because I'm sure Q&A will have a little bit of an overrun, but we are going live at Q&A.
Yeah, that was kind of intentional, though, because, like, the first 10 to 15 minutes of the draft are probably going to be boring, just waiting around for a pick to be made.
Right. I know Benjamin, which is Morrison off. Oh, and then the collision.
In the Gridiron Guild, are you? No, wait, you're not.
Who, me?
No, Javaris. He just said "and me," but you're not in the Gridiron Guild. You're in the TWitWoW Fantasy Football League. That's like the official TWitWoW Fantasy Football League, but this is different. This is the Gridiron Guild.
Ah. And Benjamin.
Nice reverse there by Morrison. God, you're right. It is hard to not call him Mundo.
There's a right hand there. That's right, Morrison. Fight back. Fight back. And one an elbow there. It might even be more of an uppercut. And now.
Let's go, Jomo. I can actually call him Jomo.
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
Instead of Jomo.
You already had your time on offense. Give someone else a turn. Yeah.
There's a drop kick. That was almost a drop salt. Nice lariat. Back elbow.
Another lariat, then the calf kick. Here comes the calf kick. Decided to change it up a little bit. That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, yeah? Where's that?
And actually still changing it up. Look at this Oh, nice.
Russian leg sweep. That was sick. 1, 2. No. God,
come on, Jomo.
Charles Robinson took way too long to start that count.
Yeah, little Nate. Suck less.
He's incapable.
And now, I thought Morrison was thinking fly drive.
I was going for Moonlight Drive.
Moonlight Drive. Oh. Backbreaker.
Oof.
You think you're hot shit, Benjamin. That was impressive, I say begrudgingly to you, sir. And now, hooks the leg. 2. Morrison still kicks out. Oh, you're ready to count for Shelton, little Nate. I see how it is.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fucking garbage.
Now. Oh, Morrison, could this be the standing shooting star? No, it's going to be the running knee strike. Yes! 2. Check out there by Benjamin. And now, pick him up. You got this. You got this.
Yeah.
Oh, Benjamin. Oh. Sidestepped. Yes. Flying Chuck. Flying Chuck. Oh. Oh, wow. That was nasty. But you know what? I think we're going to be okay. And Morrison more or less got buckle bombed there by Shelton. Oh, no. No, this is not good. No. 1, 2.
Nope.
Check out.
We good.
Hell yeah. Morrison just trying to get back in this thing. You got this, man. You got this. Oh, pay dirt. No, Morrison pushed him off. Drop toe hold. Yes. You've just got to be careful of Charlie Haas, though. He has nothing else going for him. He needs this. Monkey flip. Do it. Oh, fuck you, Shelton. Oh, forearm to the face. Yes. Yes. Flying Chuck this time. Connects. The positioning's perfect. You know what you have to do. Starship Pain. He got it.
Yeah.
2. Done. Who's next?
There you go.
Yes. Dominance.
Oh, God. Why would you say that?
I'm pumped up right now. Yes, Morrison, you rule the world. Everyone else's favorites suck compared to you, and I can say that because I'm me.
Oh my God.
God, laughing at others just feels so right. And now, what do we got next here?
Oh, man. Well, up next, we're going to be getting Rey Mysterio IC title match against Chris Jericho.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
Well, yeah.
I'm excited for that. Yeah, look at Haas thinking he was going to try something. What a dumbass. Oh, I got you, Shelton. Oh. And Starship Pain again. Look at that. Full contact, too. Beautiful. Beautiful, Jomo. You were so underappreciated. And Shelton's just like, grr, curse you, Morrison, next time. So yeah, Mysterio, Jericho. I mean, 2 quality fucking workers. Yep. Oh, we're getting an advertisement for DVD. Remember DVDs, guys? Until the network pretty much took over everything. I mean, WWE still produces DVDs, to be fair, but like...
Oh, do they? I didn't even know they did.
Yeah, but like it might as well just be, here are snippets from the network we took to make these archaic things that you guys should no longer be using, and if you are, you should be ashamed of yourself. And greatest stars of the 90s. Why is Haku not on the cover? Actually, no, Haku was more 80s, wasn't he?
No, he was early 90s.
Yeah. Like, where's Haku on the cover? You put Bret Hart on the cover. Overrated piece of shit. The Miz, what?
Is it just me, or did The Miz have sick-ass theme music?
Yeah. It was aight.
Yeah. I you know, when I just heard that, because like I said, I went through to find out the order of like entrances and shit, but when I heard Miz's theme song, I was like, damn, that's actually pretty good.
Oh, Charveris. Oh, man.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, well, at least Pentagon Jr. is TNA World Champion now.
It took me a second for that to click, but yeah. Totally is.
Well, no, I was laughing for a different reason. I don't know.
No, I know why you're laughing. I was being sarcastic.
Oh yeah. Jordan's gonna be like, wait, what are you guys talking about? Oh, TNA. Or I should say Impact Wrestling, but I mean, really, is there a fucking difference?
I mean, I guess there is.
That hat is so douchey.
Oh, absolutely. That's like worse than a fedora.
Oh, wow. Still stirring the pot?
That's all he knows, John. It's all he knows.
Wow. You know, if there was any reason for Miz to come back to WWE, it would be to just knee Miz in the face one more time. Wait. Oh, this is when he's doing the stuff with John Cena. Ducks. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, you suck, Chance. God, seeing Mrs. Evolution again in like these little snippets is really something. Oh, substitute. You know, I thought we were going to get Jericho Mysterio, but all right. Oh, insulting the hometown crowd sports team. What?
How dare you?
Oh, he's calling him out.
Yeah, he is.
Yay, that's me, everybody. How you doing? Oh, man, now he's going to grill this guy. Oh, wow. How dare you insult my team? I hate you. Wow. What a douche.
This was like prime worthless sack of shit, Miz. This was genuinely didn't like him, like at all.
Nope. Cena surrogate. Wow, Miz calling out athletes now to just wrestle him. That Cena art in the crowd is pretty fucking dope. There's nobody on the phone. Wow. Wow.
I don't even know who that guy is, but he looks like legitimately shook.
Like, I just came to have fun, man. Wow. Wow.
Just keeps going, doesn't he?
Oh, no, 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 no. I want to die.
He's your favorite. It's your favorite guy ever, John.
Oh, my God. That unibrow is hideous.
Better than Mundo.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Johnny who?
Uh,
Santino is here.
Oh, God. Now here comes a promo where this silly fucking shit's about to go down.
Yeah.
I agree with Miz. What do you want? Oh, God. Oh, my God.
What?
What is... Yeah. Yeah. What do you want?
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
You can literally see the fake hair between his actual eyebrows.
I really... I want somebody to beat me half to death. Anything. What the hell is going on? Why is this happening? I want fucking Jericho versus Mysterio, god damn it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Wow.
Oh my God.
This fucking ham. I mean, I will actually give Santino credit. That
Holy shit, he actually does.
Yeah, that's exactly what he deserves. Yes.
What were you going to give Santino credit for?
His physique. Like, his biceps are genuinely impressive, but oh, fuck me.
Oh
I like
God.
that Miz is trying to support the biker taker look.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes! Yes! Yes!
You're
the only thing funnier the only thing funnier that the Miz has done, as far as like this period of the Miz, rather than lay Santino out, was when he hit Hornswoggle in the balls with one of those shirt shooters. God, I need to go back and watch that again sometime. That was fucking hysterical. Oh wait, Chavo. What?
Chavo.
Oh, I think because with the whole animal thing, he called Vicky Guerrero a pig or something. Is Chavo going to go to the top and do a frog splash, I'm guessing?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking the same thing. He's probably going to go for a frog splash.
He looks so proud of what he's about to do.
Yeah. I'm going to laugh so hard if Santino rolls out of the way at the last second. Oh, damn.
Yes, Chavo! Yes! Yes. I love the smirk. Oh, God.
Oh, La Familia.
He should be proud, Lawler. That's a former ECW champion. Show some respect. This isn't your NWA promotion, you hack.
Holy shit. That was hilarious.
Yes, Santino, now lay there and die, you piece of shit.
Wow. You're so aggressive.
Oh, piped. Actually, no, you're right. I'm not going to get help, though. And Josh Matthews.
Oh, God, this dude.
With Jericho. Oh, my God. Look how pouty he is. It's like he perpetually smells a fart in the room.
I honestly think that's what he was going for at this point.
Ah, he said the word. He said conspiracy. Wow, Lars Sullivan, look who jacked your thesaurus.
Was this
even you?
This was after his feud with HBK, right?
I want to say yes. Because I feel like the feud with HBK was also 08.
Boy, that chant sure is faint.
Oh. He guaranteed it. He guaranteed it.
But what if it doesn't happen, though?
You're damn right it is. Continents.
Oh, my God, I forgot.
Variety.
Dude, Justin Roberts.
Yeah.
It is for the Intercontinental Championship.
God.
Oh, is he going to do the G for John Cena?
Probably, yeah.
Yes, that's the best.
And Ray, God, that Intercontinental title was beautiful.
Ray sure does like himself. Look at that, you know, whatever you want to call the thing over his neck and chest.
The, oh, God, I know there's a word for it, too. The poncho?
Is that what it is?
It's like a poncho-esque sort of thing.
Yeah. Every time I think of like an actual poncho, though, I think it's like fabric material, not like shirt material.
I feel like it shares a kinship with the poncho. I'll put it that way. Like, even if it's not directly one, like, I feel like it shares affinities with it.
Yeah.
And, oh, Jericho. I can't wait for you to emotionally and physically just destroy Rey Mysterio.
Oh, hypothesis. I love it. You know what Jericho's guaranteeing, John?
What's that?
It.
Yeah.
Oh, man. He's so full of himself, too.
Rey Mysterio.
Did you see his recent interview with that? I think it was Chris Van Vliet was the guy's name.
No, I didn't see any recent interview with Jericho. What did he say?
Oh, my God. He's just so fucking arrogant. And, like, it was a shoot interview, so it wasn't him, like, trying to work anyone or anything like that. It was just him being himself. And he was like talking about like different things that he wanted to try and get over. And he was talking about, You know, it was like an experiment. I wanted to see if I could get it over. I'm just like, that's, you know, I have a hard fucking time believing that you tried to get it over on purpose at first. You probably realized that it was getting over naturally, and then you were like, oh, I should run with this. But I highly doubt that you went into those interviews with the intention of getting it over. And then he was like, oh, all these guys that Roman's working against, like, oh, I don't want to boo Samoa Joe. I like Samoa Joe. I want to be Samoa Joe. That guy's cool. And then he was basically saying that he could get Roman Reigns over as a babyface.
Wow.
Yeah, like, get the fuck over yourself, Chris. You are an amazing performer, but you are not Jesus.
Yeah. And I love, too, the guys
and
like
that's
him,
what
like,
it is. We're getting Roman over as a face would be the current day equivalent to walking on fucking water.
Yeah. And I love, too, that Jericho's also one of the types that's like, oh, well, they're booing Roman Reigns because it's the cool thing to do. Like, there's no nuance in that fucking point of view, and you treat us all like some kind of monolithic hive mind. Makes me sick.
Maybe this run, he exposed some truths about what he really feels about the fans.
Yeah. And Jericho's just looking like, yeah, ring the bell, ref. I got this. And yeah, it's all about the Intercontinental title. Of course, Jericho at this time, what was he at this time? An 8-time, 7-time Intercontinental champion? Had such a storied relationship with that title.
Oh my God, Ray. Look how huge Ray looks here compared to current day.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
God, he's thinking 619 already. Oh, Jericho rolled out of the ring.
I mean, it's funny you say that, dude, because again, a few months after this was the wellness violation, so, you know, it wasn't just Ray eating his spinach, so to speak.
Oh, man. That was a great way of putting that.
And Jericho's like, you back up, bitch. I'll come in when I'm ready.
Oh, man. Up, kick. Forearm. I love that Ray hits the middle rope. It's like one of my favorite things about him.
And now Jericho will pick Ray up. Now begins the assault. Watch and learn, troglodytes. Snapmare takeover. What a kick to the back. No, slap in the back of the head. Oh, right there with the forearms of the face.
I wonder if it's legitimately safer to hit the middle rope.
I don't know. I never really thought about it.
Because, like, the whole thing with, like, hitting the top rope, you have to have your hand on the middle rope. Because if the top rope breaks, then you can brace yourself. But if you're hitting the middle rope and the middle rope breaks, I feel like you would just land flat on your back rather than landing upside down if the top rope broke.
Right.
So it seems like it would be safer. I don't know.
Senton, and he got it.
Seated senton. Damn, Ray, you go to work quick. It's like when you beat JBL at WrestleMania that one time in, like, what was it, like 30 seconds?
Yeah. And then JBL quit right at WrestleMania. And right in the barricade goes Ray. Now Jericho with the save me, bejeweled on his tights. Yeah, that was another thing about his heel thing. When he came back as a face in 07, it was save us, Y2J. And then he realized, oh, God, I put myself in front of all these germ incubators, just worthless parasites. I need
gelatinous tapeworms.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that means.
Now, Ray, leg drop.
Damn, Ray.
Dude. Leg.
You know what Ray has tattooed in, like, the necklace shape around his neck?
No.
Damn. I always wondered about that. Ever since he got it, I'm just like, what is that? Like, what does that represent? What does that even mean?
I'm sure there's some kind of cover story out there about Ray's tattoos, because, you know, it's always a popular thing to write about.
Yeah.
And now, oh, Ray on the apron.
Oh, there's the shoulder check. Now Ray going up top. Oh, but Jericho sends him down.
Oh, damn. Yeah, he did. Screw you, Ray. Now Jericho plotting his next move. He knows he's got this shit. Well, from all 2008 to 2009 was the start of the infamous Jericho dad bod.
Nice triangle drop kick there.
Beautifully
That's a
done.
move that Jericho's been using forever.
Yeah, that's a signature maneuver in the Jericho repertoire. We're gonna get a replay.
Can we say it? Can we say it, John? Vintage Jericho.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't going to, but you did, son. I definitely agree. And yeah, that triangle dropkick was beautiful. Now Jericho on the hunt. Got Ray up. Oh, right across the barricade. Suck it, Ray.
God, Jericho looks so snooty with his dad bod.
Yeah. I'll have you know I attend all the soccer games. And now, splash right back in the ring. That was nice. You don't see Jericho do that very often.
No.
Kick out there by Ray.
So this is like a half. This is really, it is like almost like a crossface chicken wing.
Yeah. Ray wagging that finger. Not ready to give it up just
really
yet.
lazy, loose crossface chicken wing. It's a crossface chicken wing if it was meant to be a rest hold, which is exactly what it is.
Right.
God, Marty the villain is legitimately just rolling his eyes at this right now.
Yeah. You called that a chicken wing? I almost like picture him feeling insulted.
Now I low-key want Marty versus Jericho.
And now, oh, Ray got the leg up. Didn't matter, though. And
Geary.
Yeah, that is Geary. They'll do it. And now Jericho in position.
6.
Nope. Oh, but he saw it coming. Read your book, Ray.
Wrecked.
Yeah, Ray the Wrecked.
Ray Mysterio. That made no sense.
Yeah, that made no sense. You tried way too hard there.
I did. I could have just said wrecked Mysterio.
That still would have been weird.
That was so much better. Shut up.
You're so defensive. Walking it off.
You be?
I mean, probably.
Imagine if you were using your goat that can't protect his scrote joke, and I was just like, needs work. You kind of suck.
Well, I mean, you pretty much have told me the things I do need work, so I'm used to it. Build up an immunity, fuckwad. Oh, right back in the ring. Although I definitely see your point. Although I feel like I've been doing a lot of
God. Nice.
Beautifully done.
Backbreaker. That was sick. That was basically a fucking rack attack.
I love that Jericho immediately gets angry when that does get the 3 count. Like, that's not your finisher, fool.
Like, hey, fuck you, ref. That was my best move that I don't have a finisher.
Exactly. This really was beautifully done.
That really was like the rack attack, the Argentine backbreaker drop.
And now Jericho. Oh, he's got him in that Walls Jericho position, but he's going to do a decapitator first.
Yep.
Oh, how you breathing, asshole?
Is that what that's called, the decapitator like that?
Yeah. And Jericho. Ray kicking out. You got to plan another maneuver, Chris. You got to stay on him.
I've got people in chat trying to figure out wrecked puns for these guys' names.
See what you started? You proud of yourself?
I'm so okay with it, though. Although Cliff did one almost as bad as my original one. He said Chris Rectico.
I saw that. Like, this is why.
I mean, isn't it clear that it would be Chris Jerectco?
They're both pretty bad.
I know, but at least one of them actually fits.
I mean, that's also what she said, but, you know, I don't really see how that resolves our situation.
I just saw Rey Mysterio's face!
God, I'm glad I looked away. He's hideous. No.
He's not even ugly. He's just like a child.
Well, Eye of the Beholder and all that jazz. And now...
He looks like he's about 13.
Seated sent on again. And
springboard cross body. That was beautiful.
And Jericho kicks out because his mission is the just one. You're the real villain here. Oh, kick to the gut. Jericho, sunset flip. Yes. No. No. Oh.
No.
And Jericho kicks out. What valiant spirit from the Lionheart. And now Jericho trying to get his thoughts together. I know Ray, it can be so overwhelming that could be impossible. Kick to the midsection.
Don't look at me.
Yes.
Oh, it's too funny.
No. Catch him. Yes. Electric
Oh, you're
chair.
rooting for Jericho here?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know I'm about that Scum Squad life, so. Oh, damn, Ray's leg strength. Oh, but Jericho. Yes. The world backbreaker. That's it, ref. That's it.
Slow count.
What? Yeah, you're telling me. Christ, Robinson.
Get in position faster, you piece of garbage.
Exactly. Thank you. God.
It took him a full 2 seconds just to get in position and start counting.
God, officiating isn't what it used to be, clearly. And I say that knowing this pay-per-view took place in 2009. Oh, kick to the midsection again.
You remember Tyler Rex?
Yes. That burning hammer of his.
I know, dude.
Oh, man.
There's a rumor that he got shit for that backstage because it looked too close to an AA.
Yeah, I do remember that story.
Yeah.
Iconic Player One.
He was FCW champion. He was the face of the company in FCW for a period of time.
Oh, Jericho into the turnbuckle there. Now what's Ray going to do here? Off the ropes.
Rana.
Oh, no, not this shit.
9.
Oh, Jericho avoided it. He said all you were going to get was the chanting of it. That was it.
Oh, wow. What a reversal. What a reversal into the wall.
No, he doesn't have it all the way. Turn him over, damn it.
He's trying.
No.
Okay.
God damn it, no. You know, catch that other leg into a cloverleaf. God, fuck you, Ray. Counter it again, Chris. Third counter. Yes! Third counter.
4th if you count when he rolled out.
Yeah, that's true. And there it is. I mean, that old man is so into it. Yes, old guy, live. Live to see justice prevail. Look at how happy he is. Yes.
He looks kind of like John Hammond from the first Jurassic Park movie.
Get this midget out of the ring, Jericho.
Although he's not as fat as John Hammond was in that movie. So, probably old man.
Wow, you turned on him so quickly. All right.
What? I was giving him credit for not being as fat as John Hammond.
Oh, I thought you said fuck that old man.
No, I said props to you, old man.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Jeez.
Cradle. Oh, Jericho kicked out. Robinson, just to remind you, because Lord knows you haven't been doing your job properly all night.
Am I cutting out a lot tonight or something?
I guess I'm just so excited that I don't know, I don't hear everything you say. I kind of tune out, so.
Yeah, of course.
With
a power bomb and stacks him up 2, and Mysterio kicks out because it's Rey Mysterio.
And even Jericho's is up 3.
You know who the current day Rey Mysterio is as far as just getting obliterated and still kicking out of bullshit?
Who's that?
Andrews.
Yeah. And now, what a kick.
And also, I've never actually witnessed it, but allegedly also Leo Rush.
Yeah.
I heard he got powerbombed through a table or some shit and he no-sold it and powered up.
It'll be so great when he gets released and somebody makes a joke at his expense. I'll slap the back of the head there.
Based on the fact that he won that freaking tournament in Access, it seems like he's out of the doghouse. So
yeah, for now. Drop toe hold into the middle turnbuckle.
Oh, there's one died.
Shit, no.
1, 2, 3, Ray wins!
Boo! Ray wins. Boo this man! Boo!
Chris Jericho lied! He guaranteed it! He lied!
He didn't lie. The system actively worked against his best interest.
Oh my god.
Clip them all. Put the damn knee down. You're not gonna do it. I think Cliff wanted a lion tamer. Jarveris, when all the wreck thing was going on, I was like, I refuse to partake in this. Way to be the bigger person, Jarveris. I'm proud of you.
I was gonna say something, but I figured you would give him credit eventually because you always go back and look at the chat logs. But yeah, I was impressed too.
Yeah. That self-restraint, though.
I mean, pun jokes are a tempting mistress, man. I got to tell you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Becky loves them, which is probably why she's so much of a failure. And now there's the 619 again.
Wow.
I know, I just got major heat with Cliff for that one.
I'm sure a bunch of other people, too. Everybody fucking loves Becky.
I ain't scared of no fandom. Clip them all. But he guaranteed.
Man, Ray is so proud that he is still Intercontinental Champion. Aren't you happy for him?
I actually wanted him to lose the title to Dolph Ziggler, but then when he lost it to Morrison, I was even happier. So.
I'm not reading that hypothesis.
We got Orton and Batista next, guys. Oh, Batista. Looking like, why do I still give this company so much? I deserve better.
Keith Orton.
Now we're going to get a video package and shit to build up the hype.
Oh, yeah.
I like Batista was always in the title picture. I can only remember, like...
This was when Legacy was a thing. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was when he made out with Stephanie McMahon in front of a handcuffed Triple H.
Yeah, that's when she could still take a comeuppance from people, you know?
Yeah, it was right before they switched over to PG. I think the PG switch happened this year in 2009.
I'm trying to remember some of Batista's non-championship feuds. I feel like Ray was one. Michaels was one. I think he feuded briefly with JBL, but I just feel like Batista was always in the title picture. I'm not saying that negatively about Batista. I'm just like, man, it just reminds me of what Jim Cornette said. He was either like a main eventer or nothing at all.
Best Batista was Hollywood Batista.
Yes.
Spotlight. Duct tape? Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, now bringing up that Evolution history and blaming everything on Triple H.
Well, yeah, because Triple H was a piece of shit.
Oh, he offered Batista a spot in Legacy, which would totally ruin the purpose of the group.
Yeah, because Batista was like 40 at this point.
Oh, I'm here to hurt you, Dave says.
Yeah, he totally was. I just looked, and Batista was legitimately 40 years old in 2009.
Oh, Batista breaking out all those big words. I loathe you. Listen to you. Yeah, Batista wanting that WWE title. Oh, shattering the ankle of Orton. Oh, shit, Dave. Oh, what I'm going to take away what matters most to him, the WWE Championship, because fuck other human beings. Night-night, Cody. Oh, my God. Orton looks petrified. Like, oh, God, what did I do? I just offered you a spot in my stable. My stable, Dave. Don't be such a dick. Oh, then here comes Orton. Cliff them all, wheelchair Batista for the win. How many games he feuded with Umaga for WrestleMania 24, I believe. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Dominic Adams, I hated Batista during this time. I laughed when Orton broke his arms with that chair. Yeah, it's always great to laugh at the misfortunes of others. I definitely agree. And Orton just slowly walking. Because, you know, we got to eat up time on this show. that WWE title over his shoulder. God, I wonder how guys felt carrying around Cena's belt for so long. I look ridiculous with this spinner belt.
Fucking Jerry Lawler with his Ed Hardy shirts.
God, Jerry, you're so dated.
Speaking of Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross, as a matter of fact, being dated, I love that people are excited they're going to be on commentary for the Greatest Royal Rumble, as if JR hasn't sucked it up and been absolutely garbage as a commentator for like 3 or 4 years straight now.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting them to fall asleep during the show, so... And according to reports, wouldn't even be the first time.
The reason that I don't think they're going to fall asleep during the show is because you got to remember, Raw 25, they fell asleep when nothing was happening. Like, they were literally just sitting there, nothing was going on. It was like they didn't really have any reason to be there. They were just there because of like the 3 segments throughout the entirety of Raw that they would be required for. So yeah, like I get that, but for the Greatest Royal Rumble, they're going to actually have shit to do the whole time.
Right.
But still, they're going to just probably be terrible at it. So,
I mean, because, you know, like, just with everything going on, I mean, maybe it'll be interesting hearing Jaren King call Nakamura AJ, which, by the way, since you did say I could do Greatest Royal Rumble predictions since we're not covering that, I'm expecting Nakamura to win by DQ because I think AJ is going to snap during the match. It's going to be a low blow, and then the third match will take place at Backlash, and it'll be no DQ. So, yeah, I'm going to give Nakamura the win in that, but not for AJ to drop the belt necessarily. Because I think they're going to want to do that title change at Backlash. Because I think they're already planning on a big Universal title change for Greatest Royal Rumble anyway. So, and Orton still posing and posturing. I'm the champion, guys. I'm better than everyone. Oh, man.
Oh my god, apparently Lawler is afraid he won't be able to use the king name there because it's a literal monarchy and they have a literal king and a literal prince. And actually, from what I understand, the prince is actually trying to, like, you know, bring Saudi Arabia into 2018 and make them like more progressive and shit. But the king, I don't know.
I could spell a coup d'etat. I mean, you never know. Conflicting values and all that.
I don't know what a coup d'etat is, John. Fill me in.
It's like an overthrow of the government. Like you could challenge the king.
Oh, okay. I got it.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, James. Why aren't you in the Judgment Day chat right now, James?
Did he just message you on Facebook?
Yeah, but we should euthanize flat earthers. Oh my God. I'm not going to start laughing again, James. We're in a recording right now. I can't go into those laughing bits again.
I was just about to ask you to explain the flat earther thing regarding James to our chat right now.
Well, James had his James 1's death Twitter taken away, and flat earthers took it away from him when he took part in a Twitter trend. It was universal truths. And he said, it's a hashtag universal truth that the earth is round. And if you don't accept that as scientific fact, then I hope your children get cancer. And the Flat Earth Society saw it. And apparently they had James's Twitter taken down. So now James has declared war on all flat earthers. So I told him that you should send them pictures from like Google Earth every day. You're like, no. It's still round. And then I'm thinking about other stuff he told me today, but I absolutely will not get into that. But like, he had me laughing so hard for the flat earth stuff. I mean, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I really don't give a shit about this match because I remember the Orton Batista feud being particularly awful. But like, oh my God, I was dying. My ribs were hurting so bad. I was laughing so hard. Oh my God, iconic player one. He didn't make it any better. Oh my God. Oh. So I told James that I would join him in his campaign against flat earthers. And Batista looking to take Orton's WWE Championship from him. Oh my God. looking all focused and shit. Batista got cut above like that. I don't know if that was like a Raw thing that they're selling. Oh my god, that looks nasty. And now,
James is here.
hey, oh my god. Oh my god. See, James, now that I relayed your story to chat, I've got you a whole big army now.
Shit, the hashtag justice for James is starting to pick up steam.
Fuck flat earthers. Imagine being so butthurt that somebody told you the earth was round that you took their Twitter away.
Imagine an actual society forming around such ignorance, though. That's my thing.
Yeah, we live in pretty horrifying times, man.
Because you said, and I quote, the flat earth society, and that phrase just should not belong together.
It really shouldn't. Oh,
nice shoulder block there by the animal.
Jarveris, flat earthers are the reason Zamasu was right. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hypothesis hashtag send round earth nudes. Oh my god. James, I don't know if you've ever been this supported in the chat before. That just shows you how cancer flat earthers actually are. Oh my god. King to the midsection. Oh, Batista in the opposite corner is going to explode, though, with the lariat. Yeah, Dave. You got this. From Ace-Lock, going to be a suplex. He got it. 2. Kick out by Orton. Oh, Kyoto right on top of everything.
Oh, yeah, Batista doing the butt attack. Twice.
Now Batista picking up Orton by the head.
God, speaking of Batista, it's Infinity War, guys.
God, it's going to be so long. But, well, actually, not long for you, because I know you already said you plan on seeing it in theater soon with your mom. But, like, for us together, it's going to be quite a while before we see it.
I know. No.
And, oh, Batista sent out to the floor. And Orton now having to catch his breath. Iconic player 1, Scum Squad, Flat Earth War. Oh, my God. Oh, Orton asking the crowd to disperse. I mean, I doubt he's going to do anything that bad to Batista, but we'll see what he's thinking here. Oh, I guess he wanted him to move to have more barricade room to damage Batista's back. Oh my God, James. Tweet your local congressman about legalizing the slaughter of flat earthers. Together we can make a difference. Oh my God. You know, I should write my congressperson about doing a mass deportation of flat earthers. Oh, that would be a deportation I could get behind. And Jarveris says apparently him and his girlfriend are seeing Infinity War Friday. That's quite a date night, Jarveris. And Mark Schoeneman, who I have to thank once again for his donation. I didn't think chat would get this lively on something that wasn't Judgment Day, but he actually puts flat earthers below Trump supporters, which I can actually understand that to a point. And now knee there to the midsection of Batista. Yeah, oh my God. I just really have a bad feeling that James is going to take this really far and it's going to really blow up beyond his control. Like, he is committed to destroying the flat earthers. Oh, forearm to the face and kick out by Batista. I'm sorry, guys. I really tried. I thought I would be able to go this whole show without James on his stuff, but it's really just gotten me today more than usual. And now he's got Batista grounded here. Batista trying to get back to vertical.
Oh my god. I mean, I feel like if someone's genuinely a flat earther, just buy a fucking drone and fly it up into the air so you can see the curvature. Like, seriously.
I don't know if that would convince. I think that's still giving him too much credit, though, bud. And now,
I'm on my bullshit today. Ugh.
Because now, James, I'm thinking about the other stuff you told me today, too, aside from the flat earth stuff, and I just can't stop fucking laughing. It's very rare that I get in periods like this, because when I was a kid, when I would find something funny, like, I would not fucking stop to the point where it genuinely annoyed the rest of my family. And I feel like that's happening again, like I'm receding because James has just got me so bad. And now the Garvin stomp on Batista. Oh my god.
Hypothesis always finds ways to make things hilarious. Though we need a flat earth society heel faction in WWE.
Yes. Google
AJ
Earth is
Styles
lying to you.
And AJ Styles is the leader.
Yes. Oh my god, that's so sad.
He's not actually a flat earther. I just think it would be funny to continue, like, you know, leaning into that joke that Brian made on Talking Smack.
Right.
Honestly, I just want to do it with like more like lower to mid card guys, like what they did with RTC.
James said Flip Gordon is apparently a flat earther and thus he should be euthanized.
You know, it's so weird because like Flip Gordon looks to me so much like Teddy Hart. It's really kind of scary.
And didn't you say like Teddy Hart's a psychopath?
Oh, absolutely. Teddy Hart is a full-blown psycho nut job.
Oh my god, what a world we live in.
But yeah, like to me, Flip Gordon looks almost exactly like Teddy Hart.
Oh man.
Yeah, like
God, I just remember when it was a simpler time and we all just took for granted that the earth was round. Like, what the fuck happened?
James even knows. He said, "Oh, Teddy makes me look sane."
Oh, and I don't even know how Batista got on the outside. I don't really care. And now Orton, I think, is going to catch him with the DDT. No, Batista, gut check there. And another one. God, I remember when TNA used to have a segment called the gut check. What a bunch of fucking scrubs. And now Ropong DDT. Wow, Orton looks so focused. Like, oh, there it is. Are
you gonna be okay?
I don't know.
You got me concerned, fam.
I think I'll make it.
You think?
Yeah, I don't want to make any promises.
I'm gonna say your lack of certainty is not the most settling.
Orton now stalking Batista. We're gonna put him down with an RKO.
Oh my god. You're not gonna be okay, are you?
Hey, look, man, that's why I didn't make any promises. I kept it ambiguous enough that it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Guys, I'm gonna post a picture of Teddy Hart and then a picture of Flip Gordon in chat so that you
also be sure to post a picture of the Earth so that we really have ammunition built up. And now Orton's gonna go for the punt kick. On Batista's. Oh, the spear!
See, but John, that's the whole thing with the flat earthers is that they think that all of the pictures of the Earth from satellites are like fake.
It's a conspiracy. And Orton now favoring his ribs after that spear.
Put on your tinfoil hats, everyone, because the flat earthers think there's a conspiracy.
Dude, if Roman was a flat earther, I would die. Like,
he's totally the type, too.
NASA photographs.
You just know Ronda Rousey's a flat earther.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, she's a Sandy Hook truther, so, like, why not? God, Ronda's trash.
That's the thing. Even Alex Jones himself has since backtracked or backpedaled from the Sandy Hook shit.
Yeah. Mainly because he's getting sued now, I heard.
Oh, that's hilarious. He
Well,
deserves
it's about freaking time somebody shut him up.
I mean, if anyone needs euthanized, come on.
Yeah, he's at the top of the list, and Orton kicks out. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Flat earthers are why we need to legalize a postpartum abortion.
Oh my god.
Oh my Jesus. Power slam by Batista. Now he might be looking for the spine buster. Orton hangs on. Back elbow. I think he's going to roll out of the ring. And then he's going to go. I think he's asking the ref to count him out. What? And Kyoto's like, man, fuck you. Get back in here. But I'm going to count anyway. Yeah, he should definitely be allowed to pursue Orton, ref. I don't know why you're, like, saying shit. Like, you even saw it, Kyoto. Like, Orton's trying to deliberately get disqualified. Or counted out, rather, and I'm sure disqualification will be soon to follow. Oh, kick there to the midsection. He's going to chase around. Batista, didn't you fall for this back in Judgment Day 2008 against Edge? Like, didn't you fucking learn? I think that's 7. Now he's hanging onto the ring post.
8.
Batista, why don't you go back in and break the count?
9. He's in. He's in.
Wow, Dave, that was too close for comfort.
Oh, I thought he was going to do a low blow. Lariat. Yes, Batista. Yes. 1, 2. Oh, pecker.
Yeah, nothing about that last little bit of the exchange made sense to me, but Batista's still in control. I don't think he's still gotten the spine buster, and now he's going to kick him in the face. Bam.
Oh, nice. Yeah, good call. Was that like part of his signature offense?
Yeah, it started to become that, you know, down the line. Oh, man. Oh, Orton's got a chair. And now, Batista in pursuit of Orton. Head against the announce table there. Now Orton back in the ring again. Man, Orton's tried everything. Now Batista's going to the top rope. No, Dave. Know your talent level. Know your talent level. Oh, that was actually not a bad shoulder walk. Oh, fair enough, Dave. Kick out by Orton. And now, Orton slides out. Now Orton, I think, is just like, give me the title. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Fuck this pay-per-view. Fuck all of you. Oh, man.
He's going to hit him with the belt, isn't he? Oh, wait. I thought for sure he would. And he just rolls him right back in the ring again.
Orton still got the belt, though.
Yep. Oh, he dunked it! Yes, Batista! Holy hell!
And Orton's still looking to go over with the belt there. The ref got it, though. He grabbed it.
The ref. Oh, is Orton going to attack Kyoto?
Oh, I thought he was, but Orton's face looked so panicked there.
Batista bomb.
Is he going to get it? No, Orton's punching out. RKO. No. Nope. Well, on this night, Batista just has Orton scouted, man. Damn.
Orton just does not want to have to continue this match.
Oh, into the ring post.
I'm legitimately shocked he hasn't gone for a blatant low blow yet. That seems like such an obvious answer to his problem.
Oh, Orton now really firing up, though. Be careful you don't injure yourself.
Yeah, this is before he did. And he still punched the mat.
Now he has Batista in his sights. He's like, oh shit, I'm not gonna have to get DQ'd. I can beat Batista straight up right here. Now Batista stunned. And Orton. No, again. Oh, into Kyoto there. Oh, slap to Kyoto. And now that's enough to call for the bell. Wow. And Batista's just like, man, what? Dave always getting screwed.
Oh man.
And now there's Legacy. Where were you guys earlier? What the fuck?
Oh, you know what though? This led to the steel cage match that they had at Extreme Rules where Batista beat Orton.
Yeah.
They're turning the freaking frogs into flat earthers.
Oh my god.
I wonder if Alex Jones is a flat earther. That wouldn't surprise me either, or at least the character that he portrays on his show.
Yeah.
Because I'm 99% convinced he doesn't believe most of the shit that he says.
Oh no, he knows his audience is very gullible, and I think he just drums them up and works them up. Yeah, I'm just catching up on chat here. As Orton's going to retain the WWE Championship via disqualification.
See, but the problem with that analogy hypothesis is that Roman doesn't have a similar skill set to John Cena. His skill set is a lot more similar to Batista.
Oh, wait, Flair actually going out to Velveteen. Now he's on Batista up, and now there's the hug. Wow, okay.
Is he going to kick her in the balls?
I wish. My love for the low blow has been reinvigorated recently.
Yeah, because of Nakamura.
Yeah, dude, I went back. That was another thing that I've been laughing so hard today before James got into the mix. Like when Kurt Angle gets added to an equation. I was watching Nakamura low blowing AJ again, and just the swiftness at which he uppercutted those nads was like on point. Oh my god.
Shoryuken!
How AJ hasn't learned by now. Like, it really does get to a point where it's your own damn fault. God damn.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys. Well, 2 matches left. Now we got John Cena versus The Big Show.
Which I've heard nothing but bad things about. So hooray.
Yep. And now, Batista and Flair standing tall as Orton's just clutching the WWE Championship. And Orton now sneering, "I'll get you, Batista, and our mentor, too." Oh, here's an ad. God, this show's been really entertaining for the most part, but you can definitely start to feel the drag a little bit to me. I mentioned Not Help Matters, and now we're going to get into Cena Big Show. But I heard good things about Jeff Hardy Edge from this show, so that should be a worthwhile main event.
Yeah.
Because that was when Jeff Hardy still had, like, the speed and everything. He didn't get so, like, old and broken down from, like, all the spots and stuff. Please don't try this at home. Don't tell me what to do! Now, what are we going to get here? Oh, we're joining Michael Cole and the King! This was before Lawler's heart attack, right?
Yes. Yeah. Lawler's heart attack was like 2011, 2012-ish.
And now, yeah, we got Big Show and John Cena. Oh, man. Is John Cena going to be able to lift up the Big Show? Gee, I don't know. He's already done it like a million fucking times, so I'm going to guess yes. So what's been your favorite match so far on this show with the 2 that we've got left here?
Probably Ray versus Jericho.
Yeah, Ray Jericho was a lot of fun. I surprisingly enjoyed Umaga Punk a good bit too. And Swagger Christian I thought was fun.
Yeah, Swagger Christian was solid. That would probably be number 2 on my list. I'd probably put that last match that we just saw, Orton Batista, at number 3, actually.
Oh, wow. And this is Big Show taking out John Cena. Oh, my God. Big Show looking all like, yeah, see, that's what you get. Yeah, Edge, that's what made him such a great heel. He's like, oh, this war's going to end, Cena. You and me, last man standing. And then Big Show does the dirty work, and he's just like, no, that's cool with me. That's fine. Oh, this is Big Show. I'm a giant! I love that Cass is pretty much taking up that mantle. Why? Because I'm 7 feet tall. That's why.
You sound like Big Cass now.
Well, that's why I just said. Like, I love that Big Cass took up that mantle.
Oh.
Is now like Big Show when he used to be like, I'm a giant. I can win this battle royal, even though I've never won any other battle royal before, but I'm going to win this one because I'm a giant, which was also a
watch it. He won in World War III back in the day.
What was that?
The Giant won in World War III back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
That's a battle royal.
Well, there you go.
A hell of a lot bigger than the Royal Rumbles are.
And he did win the armbar, so, I mean, but still, like, that logic was proven false more than it was proven right.
You right.
There's Cena in a neck brace. And now Big Show getting John Cena at Judgment Day. This is how we got here. I just love that they're trying to make it seem like Big Show's a legitimate challenge. And they would do it again a few years later, too, with the John Laurinaitis shit. Like, Cena can beat the Big Show. There is no drama here. It's the same way Asuka can beat Nia Jax. I mean, maybe now there'd be a bit more drama now that her streak's gone. But, like, we know that these people can beat the monsters in front of them. So you're going to have to try harder or do something a bit different. Oh, well, there's the sledge there. And then there's the colossal clutch that he used to call it at the time. Oh, wow. And here comes Big Show. Oh, man.
Here comes the Big Show.
Please let this match be short, although I'm not holding my breath. Oh. So yeah, Big Show was going into this with the WMD right hand and the colossal clutch. Of course, Cena had the STF and the AA.
Was it the AA or was it just the FU still?
I feel like it was the AA at this point. I want to say it was. Maybe it was still the FU. Oh, wow. James is on another account now.
Is he on another account or did he just change his username?
I think he created this account from scratch.
Yeah. It's hashtag death to flat earthers. Hashtag I hope your kid's job to cancer. He just said, what's up, guys? And then he said, Carmella left Cass because Cass is shit. And then he said, oh, no, this is just another account. And then Papi Chulo came back and said, Enzo is dead.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I'm just checking back on some of the message drivers. How did I miss some of these? Oh, my God.
So, this match hasn't started yet. Is everyone looking forward to NXT tonight? We're going to get Adam Cole versus Oney Lorcan for the NA title.
Oh, I didn't know that was happening. Shit.
Hell yeah, it is.
That should be good. I want Oney to get in an actual program, man. He's too talented for this shit. Dominique Adams saying he was a huge Cena fan in 2009. Wow. Yeah, Jarveris, watch this match go at least 15 minutes, John. You just had to say it, Jarveris. You just had to say it. And now Cena taking off his dog tags. We're really going to do this, and we're really going to make it seem like, can Cena overcome these odds? Of course he can. For fuck's sake. Like, I would have loved it so much more if we were just honest about it. Like, well, I mean, Cena might lose because, you know, you don't want to kill it completely. But, like, we know he could beat the Big Show before. It's like all that history is just moot. Moot, I tell you. Moot!
Moot is my favorite Pokemon.
Oh, my God. And now, let's see here. Oh, Cliff Amal was one back in 2008. He had a C Nation shirt and everything.
Oh, me too, man. Me too.
Damn.
I mean, maybe not 2008. Maybe like 05, 06. But still, yeah, I was absolutely a member of the chain gang.
Yeah.
I think we all do, Dominique. I'm pretty sure at least we all do. Man, Big Show. I would say.
Yeah, I hate my 12-year-old self now. I identify with that so much.
That's what I was saying. I think we all do too.
And now Cena trying to get out of the corner here. Big Show, though, smirking. I told you I was a giant. How are you going to escape? Uh-oh.
With a smooth ass roll out of the corner.
Yeah. I'm John Cena, bitch. Recognize.
Did John Cena just injure himself trying to roll away from the Big Show?
God, I hope not. That would be so bad.
Cena legit looks like Popeye right here.
Yeah.
Those armbands look goofy as hell.
Except Popeye never left olive oil.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose, no. And Cena looking so gravely concerned, like somebody just told him that he has cancer. And I'm only thinking about that because of James's whole campaign.
I went through my fuck John Cena phase from like 07 to like 2013.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of us were. I feel like that was the time stamp for like a lot of us. Oh, body shot.
I gave up on John Cena when he beat Edge in TLC in Canada.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
That was like the final straw for me.
What I always love is the Cena rumors that come out like after these pivotal events happen. Because like I was even watching a clip from that a few days ago, and people were like, "Oh, the original plan was for him to lose to Edge and go to SmackDown, Antonio." And I'm like, there never were any original plans, but for him to dominate, like. Oh, hey, Gordon. I think he just joined the chat. It's been a while, I feel like, since we've seen Gordon here. How you doing, man? And now we got Big Show still dominating John Cena here. Cena's just like, I won't give up. I will overcome my odds. Oh! Yeah, I mean, Cena already looks so constipated all the time that like these body shots can't be helping matters.
Oh, it's gonna come out. Oh, it's gonna come out. Oh wow, that flying shoulder block really, really backfired.
Yeah, it did. I love your tone too. Like, I'm kind of disgusted with you that you tried, actually. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's gonna move the bean burrito around. Oh.
The burrito bowl.
The burrito bowl that Nia just gobbled up.
Right in front of the homeless lady.
Scope slam by the Big Show.
Wow.
And Cena shows so proud of himself. I'm big. I can do what I want.
Rawr.
Listen to you. He's like, get up, Cena. Like, you baiting people like this doesn't backfire before. He did the exact same thing to Benoit when they were the final two in the Rumble. It was like, oh, it's all over. And then he military pressed him, and then he got his ass eliminated. Stop bragging about your size and do something about it. God, no wonder Braun took you out to pasture.
Time to take you out to pasture, old man.
Yeah. Oh, God. I miss when Braun could really just be a badass, and now they're slowly making him this kid-friendly version of himself.
Who was it that said party time's over, old man?
Party's over, Grandpa? You mean that was Lesnar?
Yeah.
To Hogan.
God, that was such a great line.
It was. And it's even better that, like, Lesnar spoke it because he speaks so rarely that when he does, like, everything's far more hilarious. Dominic Adams said the last straw for him was when Cena beat Ray for the WWE title on the same night he won it.
There you go. James needs to stop gatekeeping, but still, at least Gordon passed his test.
I mean, I'm against gatekeeping too, and you know that, but like, I don't know. I feel like there are exceptions to every rule. And Cena now flat on his stomach. I just know how James operates. Like, he takes everything to an absurd degree, and I really don't even know. And what scares me is I don't know what the end game of this is going to be.
Whatever came of his war against South Korea because of his phone.
That's still ongoing, actually. James is waging 2 wars at once. He's a true American imperialist.
Oh my God.
I've seen a heaving. Actually, I should ask James, though, like, are you, like, having a truce with South Korea right now? Because, you know, that they aren't nearly as bad to you as the Flat Earthers. At least South Korea never took your Twitter away. And
so am I going to have to follow a new James Twitter account, or is he just working on getting the other one back yet?
I mean, he already has, I mean, technically he has 3, but the one he hasn't touched in so long that, like, technically he really does have 2. And now that the one's been taken away, he still has the 1. But that's more for, like,
are you talking about the Journeyman J account?
No, that one's actually the one that he let get old. His newer one is History by James, because he is a history major. Like, history to him is what philosophy is to me. So he'll do like a lot of you know, professional work on there, but still with some musings as only James can do. I know on that account he tweeted that the earth is round. Oh God, today was a good day. And now Cena getting held up in the corner, and there's, oh man, the overhand shot by the Big Show. And James is like, no, I'll get the other one back eventually.
But James, you said you wanted people to get cancer. I don't think that they give Twitter accounts back when people say shit like that.
Yeah, I know. James, I've seen people get their accounts terminated for saying a lot less. Like, oh
God. Mark, press that button.
Oh shit, Mark, why'd you have to ask that, man? Oh, Cena's still struggling against the Big Show. I mean, I apologize, but I genuinely find chat more interesting right now.
Yeah, this match isn't great, but even Mark said this match wasn't going to be great. So,
and again, it is because of Mark that we are here, and I'm not saying that maliciously. I have, again, overall enjoyed the show, and I've enjoyed the company of all of you, so it's been quite a fun time. Definitely. Now, Big Show charging. Cena gets the boots up.
Oh, snap.
Oh, but Big Show, he's going to hug the shit out of John Cena.
Look at this bear hug, John.
That has to be one of the most awkward moves. Like, okay, so when are you going to stop hugging me so we can do the rest of the spots? Like, no, okay. And Big Show's really clamping on Cena. You know, it really is a shame that, like, a guy Big Show size, I believe it was Heyman that talked about, like, how you build up a finisher and building up the bear hug. Like, they should have just given Big Show or Mark, like, that move, and then you really could have gone full 80s with it. Like, oh, no, he's in the bear hug. What's he going to do? And oh, he got out of it. Like, really just make a big deal out of it. But, and now James says it's just locked. I'll be back in 7 days. So next Wednesday at, like, 7 a.m.
This is such a compelling match, you guys.
It totally is. I'm really concerned for John Cena. I don't know if he's going to make it out of this one.
I don't even know if he can get the Big Show up for his finisher. He might not be able to beat him.
He might not be strong enough to give him the AA. I know. This is so distressing.
Oh my God.
What are we going to do?
Oh my God. James knows so much about Jen Ledger. It's kind of creepy.
It is. Oh, my little creep muffin. So adorable.
Yes, Gordon. Lucha Underground Season 4 debuts on June 13th.
And we're excited as hell for it, Gordon. It's going to be great. And now James is like, I want to hug her. We know. And I'm scared that hug might be a euphemism for something else. And now Cena trying to pull himself back up. It's all pointless, John. It's never going to work. Gordon is thankful Lucha Underground's returning. Trust us, bro. So are we. Now Cena. I don't like he's fucking Mayweather throwing these right hands.
James said, I want to hug her, like you already mentioned that, but then he also said she's so adorable even though she needs to do spots. So apparently he's in love with Jen Ledger, but he really wants her to have a better ass.
Oh, James.
That's like abusive relationship 101. Like, baby, I love you. You just need to get a better body.
Yeah. It's not you that's the problem. It's just how you look.
Yeah.
And Cena now trying to muster that heart. Oh!
Throttling him by the throat. He's going to... but Cena with the DDT.
Cena looking to take advantage.
Oh shit, he's thinking STF. He can't reach, though. He can't reach. The Big Show is too large. There's too much of him.
It's too much for Cena to overcome. Oh my god.
Oh, you gotta hold it in longer than that. Come on.
It wasn't worth the effort.
Oh my god. Trolls 2, people. Trolls 2.
And Big Show feeling like he just got trolled by Cena even trying that submission on him.
Oh, you brought it back. You brought it back. That's like your specialty, man. I'm so impressed. Remember when Jack Swagger used to think that running corner splashes were a cool thing that everyone wanted to see him do multiple times in every single match?
Yeah, what a tool.
Right?
If he really is in Lucha Underground, I'm going to be curious how he's used.
Hopefully in a way that prevents him from doing shit like that.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Vader bomb in the corner too, and kick out by Cena because, oh my god, the heart. And Big Show's like, this is unbelievable. I've never been in the ring before with a force like John Cena, except you've literally been in the ring with a force like John Cena because it was John Cena.
Oh,
hell. So, is this match over yet? No, it's still going.
Not yet.
Shit. And oh, look at that. Big Show went for the same move twice, and when you know it, it didn't work. You know, mainly because the guy had you fucking scouted.
Oh man.
Diversity.
Oh man. Is he going to be able to lock in the SCF this time, John? Nope.
I don't know. No, he's,
what the hell do you call that, Cena? Jesus Christ.
Him trying too hard.
Yeah, no kidding.
That
was hilarious.
All right. Oh, Big Show got Cena by the throat.
God. Oh,
gut check.
Loved me. Oh, jeez.
Oh, boot to the head. Is he going to do that leg drop? Yeah, he's going to do that leg drop.
I thought he only started doing that when in like with The Rock.
No, that was a Cena move for a while. No, he's going for it again. Why do you keep going for it if you feel like it's not going to work? And we know you can AA him. God.
Maybe he feels like it's going to work eventually.
Oh, my God.
Obviously. Come on, man.
No, it's just annoying because it's like, it's not working, and you know that you can lift him up and do that, so why not try that? Like, makes no sense. And now powerbomb, maybe?
Well, tension, hello.
I guess, but it's so contrived.
I know. But apparently they don't give a shit.
Now Big Show again, so proud of himself. Cena, I knew I'd get you one day. Clip them all. By God, the heart, the passion, the determination to bury everyone on the roster. Oh, now setting up for the WMD. Now is Cena going to try for an AA?
Oh, yeah.
You watch. Cena's going to win this match, but then they're still going to feel like there's tension because Big Show's like, you only beat me by pinfall. If you were a real man, you'd beat me by submission.
And then their next match is a submission match.
Oh, look at this. He got him up. Is he going to AA? No. No. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Seeing that coming.
One AA did the job.
Jesus Christ.
Or
You should have
maybe
been
I
going
should
for it the entire time, you fuckwad.
Or maybe I should say one AA caused Big Show to do the job.
God, I really hate everyone right now. Like, what the hell even was that? You wasted all that time when you could have just ended it right there. Jesus.
Do that job. Do that job. Do that job. Big Show.
Yeah.
I'm thankful that he's not a prominent fixture on WWE television anymore.
I know, right? Please retire.
Oh, man. Cliff, dude. So like John Cena is like super strong, guys.
So Cena won. He gets out of the arena unscathed. And yet I know that they have a rematch. It's the stupidest shit. Like, you couldn't lock in that SDF. Get back in here with me and try and beat me by submission. But dude, I already beat you clean in the middle of the ring. No ambiguities. Yeah, but still.
Oh my God. They really do kind of space it out too, because Mark just said about how, oh my God, that never happens. He totally never picked a Big Show tribute to the Truth 2003, WrestleMania 20, or WrestleMania 25.
Yeah.
James is still talking about flat earthers, John.
Hey, it's his crusade now, man. It's his crusade.
He is out of control. You need to get your bitch on a leash.
First of all, he isn't my bitch, okay? We are an egalitarian relationship. And second of all, I support him in his crusade.
I never thought I'd hear the day that I would hear you say that you support a crusade.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a first time for everything. Cena's all fired up. Yeah! Yeah, we got him! Yeah! I love how pumped up he is about his own win. Yeah! Still on top! What?
Here we go! Main event, baby! I gotta say, it's really nice that Edge versus Jeff Hardy is the main event of this show, and it's on the same show that Cena, Big Show, and Orton Batista both happened on. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows you the level of over Jeff Hardy was, though, man.
Yeah. He was a freaking rock star.
He was, man. Like, you know, it'd be one thing if it was like, oh, WWE, like I've got all of this overness, and they're not just not letting me do what I want to do creatively or whatever. But no, he went for TNA because they have like the most lax drug policy in the world. At least they did when he left. I should put it like that.
Oh yeah, dude, they still don't test for anything.
Yeah, and it's like that's the only reason you left. When you left to Rockstar fucking Receptions, probably making a good bit of money. Like I'd be genuinely curious, like what his salary was around that time, because it had to be a pretty fucking penny. As far as I'm concerned, like, goddamn. But I think we're getting the video package here. Yeah, we're getting a video package. Edge telling Jeff, you squander opportunities.
Man, Jeff Hardy's like battle with drugs was very like I guess you could say that it was frequently addressed on television by other performers.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. Did Jeff
Yeah.
win the WWE title from Edge too?
Yeah. He won it at Armageddon, I want to say '08 against Edge and Triple H in a triple threat.
Wow.
Of course, Triple H couldn't eat the pin, so Edge got that honor.
Oh, of course. You've got to protect the game.
And then this is Jeff laying out Edge. Wow, they gave Jeff one WWE title reign that admittedly was short because it was only like a month. And they gave him 2 world title reigns that were also short because I think they knew Jeff was on his way out. Like,
Yeah.
they really wanted Jeff to be the guy at this time, and he just was not having it. That is crazy. Like, I just can't wrap my head around that. You could look at all that success, and again, for your own bullshit reasons, you decide to be like, nah, I'm not interested. I would have been all over that, man. Especially when you consider, right, that Jeff did all this crazy stuff early on in his career with the Hardy Boys, like the ladder spots and everything else, putting your body through hell, which is probably what caused the addiction to begin with, at least to some degree, to be fair. But like, you do all of that, and then when you're finally there, right, you're finally at that point where you're being recognized and all this other shit, it's like, nah, fam, I'm going to leave the table. Like, oh, my God. And Cliff Wall saying he was at SummerSlam 09 because I think they were talking about Punk Hardy TLC. Yeah. And then it was the second show I ever went to, Cliff said. And then Gordon said
there's kind of a Jeff Hardy-like figure in football too, believe it or not.
Oh, who's that?
His name is Josh Gordon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a wide receiver for the Browns who wasn't even drafted, and then when he realized that he wasn't going to be able to go back to the college that he went to, he declared for the supplemental draft. So he was actually drafted in the supplemental draft, which is a rarity in itself because supplemental drafts usually just go without anyone being taken. But every now and then there will be like 1 to 4 guys, 4 at most, that get taken. So Josh Gordon was a supplemental draft pick, I believe in like 2012 or 2013. And he ended up being like one of the most productive wide receivers in the entire league for like a 4 or 5 game streak. And then the following year, he got suspended for 4 games. And then after he came back for a few games and absolutely destroyed everybody in those few games, he got suspended for 8 games. And then before the 8-game suspension was even up, he got suspended for a full season. So he just kept on getting suspended over and over and over again. And only this past season, 2017, did he come back. And guess what he did?
What?
Fucking dominated again. So really very Jeff Hardy-esque in that when he's around, he's incredible. And when he's not around, it's because of his own bullshit.
Yeah. God, people like that really irk me. Oh, man. And now, are we getting the, yeah, here's the entrance of Jeff. Let's get this show on the road. It's all about the world.
Nero.
Yeah, all about the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, that's cool. Gordon just said, watching Jeff win the title live in Buffalo was the best moment I've ever experienced at a live WWE show. That's awesome, dude.
Nice. That's awesome, Gordon. That's really cool.
Yeah. So, how are we feeling about this match coming up, brother?
I'm excited for it. It should be fun.
You sound like, oh, it's going to be like a cheese fest or something.
No, it should be good. I think these guys will have good chemistry. I mean, they've worked together so many times in terms of tag team and stuff, like, wouldn't surprise me.
Have you seen this show before?
No, if I have, it was a long time ago. I'm just saying, like, looking at where these two guys were at this point in their careers, like, shouldn't be a bad match.
Yeah. God, I miss Edge.
Yeah, he was fucking great.
Yeah. He was that dude, man. He was like the guy that united Smarks and Marks alike. Everyone loved him when he was a face.
Yeah. Up, Justin Roberts with the introductions.
Aww.
Edge. And there is Edge with the world title. God, that beautiful big gold belt. Just
I wonder how pissed off Edge was that they didn't get Chimmel to do his announcement.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to take all that anger out on you, Jeff.
Like, oh, he just said superstar. There was nothing special about that. Where's Chimmel?
Exactly.
Okay, I always thought it was Tony Kimmel.
Yeah.
But Jimmy Kimmel is that late night TV show host that used to be on The Man Show.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Got the lock up here. Wrist lock.
Crank it, baby. Crank it, Edge.
Absolutely. Now Jeff Hardy. Immediately going to take Edge down there working over the arm. I remember once Jeff Hardy was in a program with MVP. I think this was before his first big WWE title win. And MVP was like, you know, you're not an actual wrestler, like, you know, taking it to the mat and stuff. Like, all you are is a risk taker, you know, no substance. And they had imagined, like, Jeff actually really restrained himself. And he did, like, arm drags and all these other types of, like, wrestling maneuvers up until, like, the last third of the match, where then he really started to, like, unload to this high-flying stuff. But he actually did take MVP to the mat. And, like, commentary was really silent. Like, wow, look at Jeff Hardy committing to this wrestling and committing to this ground game. It was really weird. And now he's working over the arm of Edge here. God, just thinking about Jeff Hardy's maturation into a main event player.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark showing him in Matt versus MVP was hilarious. When MVP, like, because Matt was dealing with that injured leg because him and MVP lost the tag titles to Miz and Morrison. And then when MVP cashed in their rematch right away, even though Matt was hurt, and then the leg, like the damage to it gets exacerbated. And then he picks Matt up and he just kicks him in the leg. And then he does the shin breaker with the knee coming down right on the steel steps. I laughed so hard. The only time I've ever laughed harder at Matt Hardy was when his appendix burst and he came back and then Orton, like, kicked him in the gut. And this is when Orton was feuding with Jeff. And he's like, and I just kicked your brother where his appendix used to be. And then he punted him in the skull. Like, Matt just always had the worst string of luck.
Oh, my God.
And now that was almost like a knee there by Edge of the midsection. I was backing up. Referee Scott Armstrong. And now Irish Whip.
Best match I've seen live was CM Punk versus Dolph Ziggler in Hershey.
Yeah. Oh, nice arm right there by Jeff. Oh, James. And now Jeff's still working over the arm. Again, almost like kind of remind everybody, yeah, I can do this shit. I just choose not to because I'm an artist, okay? Stop inhibiting my expression. And
what do you call that move? Does he have a name for that move?
I don't know if he does.
Man, such a cool move, but I wish there was a name for it. Senton.
Beautifully done there by Jeff.
What's that called? The over the top rope senton.
That might be a tope type maneuver, but I'm not sure.
Is that tope atomico?
Possibly. I don't think so, though. That doesn't sound right. Who even knows? All I know is it was effective. Edge is on his stomach now. Now he's slowly getting back to vertical. And Jeff trying to get him back in there. Now he does. And ducks. Whisper in the wind.
Yep.
Oh, canvas.
Way to go, Jeff.
Way to fail again, Jeff.
Fail. Yeah. You sound so like dead energy-wise right now. Are you just like not enjoying this at all right now?
I mean, I'm waiting for it to pick up, and then you see Jeff there goes right to the ring post. Oh, there's a spear by Ed right to the back. There we go.
Yeah, what about that appendix thing?
That appendix was fucking hilarious. Matt didn't deserve to have an appendix, so I felt good laughing at him.
Yeah, I think Edge is trying to even him out, though, going after the appendix on Jeff.
Yeah, it'd be so funny if it burst right in the middle of this match.
Oh my
it's like,
God.
guys, don't get me to a hospital. I might actually die.
Oh, God.
And now, Edge has got Jeff. Now he's going to get him back in the ring. Yeah, Edge, stay on top of him.
James.
Armstrong, he knows it's a 10 count, okay? This isn't his first rodeo.
Did you see James's message about Jeff there? Jeff failed there just like he's failed every drug test he's ever taken.
Yes. Oh, James reminding me that we met about the same time at this pay-per-view. Aw. Now this actually has emotional significance for me.
This was in May of 2009, so I don't know how long you guys have known each other.
Well, it's been around 9 years him and I have known each other, so the math kind of works. Oh! Oh, elbow right to the back. Hooks the leg. 2.
I'm not going after the appendix. He's going after the kidneys.
Good. I hope he pisses blood after this match.
Oh
Gordon's like, rated RKO appendix goals. Yes! Rated RKO forever. Love that tag team. And now Edge going to get all of his body weight on Jeff. Crossbody over the back.
Nice.
Hook the leg. 2.
Oh my
Jeff kicks
God.
out.
Armstrong counts slower than is humanly possible.
I know, right? Like, pick up the pace, Armstrong.
He's like a fucking Mexican ref. Have you seen those Mexican refs where they count and then they swing their arm really wide? And
Dude, that annoyed the fuck out of me because when I was watching Zack Sabre Jr. matches, one of them was against Raul Mendoza and like this Mexican promotion. And when the ref would do that like arm thing between counts, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? This match should have been over 20 times.
Yeah, dude, it's so obnoxious.
It is so fucking annoying. Thank you. I thought I was the only one. Like, Jesus. I'm not saying your version of wrestling should conform to my version of wrestling, but I'm right. Fuck.
Yes. That was amazing.
And now Jeff getting on the arm wringer, kicks Edge to the midsection, twist of fate. Oh, Edge countered. Beautiful.
What do you call that move where he grabs his face and pulls him down into the mat?
I feel like that was the educator. Because then I know he has a submission that's the execution. Or that might even be the Impaler DDT, so. God, Edge really loved his own name. He's like Trish Stratus that way. Oh, Stratosphere, Stratisfaction. Stratus is great, guys. Actually, it's a bit overhyped, so why don't you tone it down a little bit there?
What was the Stratosphere?
I feel like that was that head scissors move that she does.
Oh, okay.
Edge, nice right hand there to Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, because Stratisfaction was just the freaking bulldog, right?
Yeah.
Tornado bulldog.
Mark Schoeneman says, this show was 10 days after my 22nd birthday. God, I'm old. We're all old, Mark. It's okay. I mean, especially Ashton, though, as I like to pick on him for. But, you know, I'll join in on that. Is it going to be a gourd buster here? Yes, it is.
Hey, man, if Mark turned 22 before this show, I'm younger than him.
Yeah, but, you know, I still like to pick at you, too. So...
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, the educator was like the modified overleaf. The Edge-O-Matic was the thing where he grabbed your face and pulled you down into the mat.
Still very in love with his name there.
I didn't even know that Edge-O-Matic was a thing, so thank you, Mark.
It's weird hearing you say thank you, Mark, and not have it mean what it normally means.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Right hand there. Come on, Edge. Keep beating Hardy down. He doesn't deserve to succeed. Now he's got Hardy up.
What would you say was like peak heel Edge when he was like the most hated man on the planet?
Most hated man?
07?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because, like, obviously he wasn't going to garner any hate when he was going against Cena because people were turning on Cena. But I think after that, when he was working with people like Batista, especially Undertaker, I feel like Cena was able to get some or Edge was able to get some quality heat.
And that was 08.
That was 08. 08, I think, was a great period for him. 07 was great, too, though, because that was rated RKO, and they went after, like, Piper and Flair. And, you know, DX was so loved, you know, at that time. That, yeah, I think he garnered some great heel heat there, too. Oh, Jeff, tripping up Edge. God, I loved early heel Edge, though, in 2005 because he was a fucking maniac when he wouldn't win the world title. And, like, looking back on it, his build to the first Money in the Bank was so well done.
Yeah.
Like, every time he'd come close and it would get ripped away from him because of some bullshit, and he would just rant about it forever until a babyface would come and shut him the fuck up. Like, oh, Angry Edge is the best Edge. Oh, Edge held onto the rope. Hardy missed his chance there.
Every time you say Hardy, I feel like you're saying Marty, and it gets my attention.
Why, you think Marty Scurll's going to come out?
Or the Moth, either one.
Yeah.
We did a year-end awards show earlier this year that the best heels in wrestling are Marty's.
That is true.
Oh, he went for the execution there.
And,
I'm surprised he didn't have like a crazy weird Edge pun name for the spear.
Yeah, really. And Jeff Hardy is actually doing a fucking sharpshooter.
It's actually not that horrible either.
Like, I was expecting him to do that, like, double leg drop into the midsection thing that he does.
He already did that, though.
What was that, Ashton?
He already did that.
Oh, did he? I must have missed that. And now Edge got to the ropes. Edge got to the ropes. Yeah, that wasn't the worst sharpshooter that I've ever seen. I mean, God knows anything's got to be better than how Rock and Austin do it. He's hanging on Edge here. Twist of fate. He got it.
Oh, shit. That might be it.
One. Two. Kick out by Edge.
Darn.
That's right, Edge. You stay in it. Don't you lose to no bitch-ass finisher. Wow, James. Oh, my God. And now clip them all. Jeff Hardy, technical wrestler. Yeah, apparently.
Maybe it was just like him taking a shot at Edge for being Canadian. Because, like,
maybe.
The sharpshooter in WWE is literally just a move for Canadians to use.
Unless you're Rock and Austin, of course. And oh, Edge caught him. Powerbomb. No. Doesn't flip. Kick out there by Edge.
Did Austin maybe start using the sharpshooter in a feud with Bret Hart?
I mean, that's entirely possible. I even feel like there were segments where, like, yeah, Austin did, like, mockingly apply the sharpshooter just to add insult to injury. And Gordon, can we just say heel Edge had the best build-up to his ending sequences out of anyone in the company from 2006 until 2010? Yeah, I'm not really going to take umbrage with that point.
Well, I'm curious who he thinks surpassed Edge in 2011 before Edge retired then.
No, Edge meeting Jeff on the top rope there. And now Jeff. Right hands to Edge there.
Oh, Jeff wants a sunset flip.
He got it. Sunset flip powerbomb right into the pin. And Edge just kicked out.
God, Armstrong is the worst.
And now Jeff Hardy, what's he going to do here? He's got to come up with a new plan.
How did Mike Armstrong stay employed as long as he did?
I don't know. Drop kick. Do you mean Scott Armstrong, by the way, or did you mean to say Mike?
Yeah, Scotty. Yeah, that's his name. I forgot. I mixed
Jeff. Nope.
Yoda.
Yeah, that's
hit him. He got out of the way and Jeff still hit him. He adjusted on the fly. That was cool.
Yeah, now just pretty much kicking Edge right in the head out of the ring. Oh, Jeff is going to clear off the announce table. God, it must have been so awkward, you know, when they were doing the three-man announce teams, and these were the teams back then, for Jim Ross to look over at the King and know that he wasn't sitting next to him. Like, I heard that Jim was so pissed when he got drafted to SmackDown that he actually almost quit the company because nobody told him it was coming. They just sprung it on him. And Jim was just tired of repeatedly being disrespected by the WWE. But he stuck around. Oh, Jeff, this is not a good idea. Edge is smarter than you. Edge is smarter than you. This isn't going to work.
Those fucking juggalos in the crowd?
Yep,
oh, my God.
I told you, Jeff. I told you twice. That's what you get.
I think I told you twice is my new favorite thing.
James, remember when Matt caught Jeff's house on fire and killed Jeff's dog? Yeah, I do remember that. God, Matt was so depraved.
Did Matt ever get a comeuppance for that?
Yeah, they did a whole thing.
All right, cool.
And Edge just wants the count out victory, like, count him out. And Scott's like, wait, let me milk it a little bit.
We got to make sure that he's actually down and out. We can't just see it. We got to really confirm it.
God, refs have really been annoying me lately.
He's up to 5.
Even with, like, Money in the Bank cash-ins. No, we've got to make sure that they're ready to go. No, I get a title shot at any time, even when they're not ready to go. Ref. Fuck's sake.
I want somebody to cash in Money in the Bank at someone's home.
Yeah, right? Have a ref with them. Surprise, motherfucker. Bam!
We need, like, a new trope where someone with Money in the Bank just does, like, hardcore title 24/7 rules and tries cashing it in at random times, but it's never an official match because the bell never rings, so it never really counts, even though they just can't actually ever win the title. And then when they finally do cash in, it's in, like, an actual arena, and it does count, and they win.
Wow.
Basically, the Iron Man or Iron Man heavy metal weight championship thing that they have in New Japan DDT with Joey Ryan and stuff.
Right.
I want segments like that from WWE with
that would be interesting, yeah.
Oh, Edge is in perfect position for a slingshot. Yeah, leg drop.
Now Jeff, now gonna go for the cover. 2. Oh, Edge got his foot on the ropes.
Oh, wow. I didn't even see it. Honestly, that shouldn't have mattered, though, because Jeff's feet were under the ropes, and that's technically, you're, like, breaking up your own pin.
James responding in chat, yeah, Jeff put Matt through a table. I guess putting someone through a table is as bad as someone killing your dog. Oh, my God. Now Edge is just like, no, I'm out of here. I'm out. You know what's crazy is that, like, both members of Rated RKO were world champions at this time.
Were they still Rated RKO at this time, though?
No, they had dissolved. I'm just saying, like, it's a funny thing to think about since we were talking about Rated RKO earlier.
I mean, yeah, Rated RKO is, I would argue, the single most decorated tag team in the history of the company.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they only won the. Oh, you just mean as individuals coming together, right? Because
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like two individuals. Yeah, because
I know as a tag team, they only had like one reign with the world tag titles, but like I think for a lot of people, they're like a lot of people's favorite short-term tag team, and really not even just short-term, just favorite mishmash tag team of Tuesday. Oh, Matt!
Oh,
damn! Jeff got jacked. And now Edge is going to take advantage.
It's hilarious. Oh my God.
Man, Edge may have stolen his girlfriend, but Jeff, I guess, broke Matt's heart, so Jeff loses. Oh, man. Now Edge going to the cover.
1, 2, kick out. Yeah.
Edge is like, what? How?
God, he was so emotive. He was awesome.
Yeah. God, I'll tell you, man. Emotive wrestlers, they're the best.
Edge might be my second favorite wrestler of all time, honestly.
Oh, wow. That's high praise.
You know who's number one, but yeah, I think Edge might be.
What's crazy is that very early on in the Ruthless Aggression era, Edge and Guerrero, like even outside of the whole tag team spiel with the WWE tag team titles, they did work together.
Yeah.
And they had that big kind of street fight match on SmackDown, which
really
snap!
Good. Edge just got face planted, and now Jeff's going for the swan time.
I can't believe that Matt pretty much hit Jeff in the back of the head with a fucking cast, and Jeff's like, "I still got this, fam."
I mean, it's been a while since that happened. It's been at least like 3 or 4 minutes.
I would prefer in my headcanon to say that Jeff's used to being like this wobbly-legged when he's inebriated, so it's kind of like a second function to him.
God.
Oh, execution! Oh my God! That's it.
Wow. Yeah,
that's it. Night,
It's
one.
Over.
There it is.
Yep. Edge retains, baby.
Wow, Jeff. See, the problem was that you tried in the first place. Now lay there and die, you piece of shit.
Holy shit. I mean, I was going to agree with what you were saying until you added that at the end. God.
I'm visceral.
You're excessive.
God, that felt so good.
Oh my God, James. Jesus Christ.
Oh, did James add on to it? What did he say?
He said, I hope Edge sleeps with Rebby and breaks up Matt's family.
Yes. God, James, I love you so much. We should have sex when we go off the air here.
Okay.
Great win for Edge. Glad to see justice triumph.
And the wonderful thing, too, is that, guys, NXT comes on in like 12 minutes if you're here live. Or, I mean, if you're watching this as a video on YouTube, you already watched NXT probably. So, but yeah,
it was good.
For those of us that are here live, NXT comes on in like 11 minutes.
Hypothesis, wouldn't Edge sleeping with Queen Rebecca also delete his marriage with the Phoenix named Beth? Oh, yeah. I forgot Edge and Beth Phoenix were a thing. That's kind of weird to think about, honestly.
Yeah, they have a kid together, too.
Yeah, like Edge committed.
Yeah, that's what I think is the funniest, is that he, like, got with Lita and, like, ruined Lita's relationship with Matt. And then, like, oh, well, you know, Lita was just a side piece. He ended up with Beth Phoenix anyway.
Well, at least we can't say we tried, right, Lita? I'm sure.
Oh, man.
Sure, like everybody hates you now for a relationship that didn't even work out in the end, but you'll be okay.
Of course.
Which, really, looking back on it, like, I know I was young at the time and I didn't have the same kind of, like, social views that I do now and stuff like that, but Lita really was, like, the victim of a lot of unnecessary shit. Like, yeah, what she did was bad, but my God, people. Like, people cheat on each other all the time. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, like, the only difference is that Lita has a higher profile than those people.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, that's Judgment Day 2009. This was a pretty fun show for the most part. Mark, we hope that you enjoyed the reactions. John, anything you want to say before we go off the air here?
No, just thank you so much, Tamar, for the donation. I hope you enjoyed our live reactions. I'm really glad that you were here for all of them, because I know not everybody's able to do that. So it was cool that you were able to really be with us while we were live reacting to this whole thing. And I think Gordon's getting reintroduced to how depraved James is. But yeah, this show on the whole was great. I'd give it I think I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. I think that seems fair. I thought this was a really good show. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy NXT tonight. Obviously, we won't be reviewing it, but remember, we do have Q&A tomorrow, and we're going live with that. It's a special start time, 6 p.m. EST. We're going to be covering the draft live reactions, which really I'd prefer to call it Ashton's analysis, with me asking the occasional question at probably a little after 8. I won't commit to a time, but we'll probably go over that when Q&A is over. So get your Q&A questions in, guys, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Do it. And now with that, Ashton, I'm going to hand it over to you to take us home.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we will be here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And just to kind of take care of the time zone shit, that's going to be 5 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Mountain, or 3 o'clock Pacific. Or if you're in the UK, that'll be at 1 a.m. Or if you're in France, it'll be at 2 a.m. And I don't know any other time zones. I apologize. But That's the plan for tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then when we are done with that, we'll probably take like a 15, 20, maybe 30-minute break. And then we will go live pretty much immediately afterwards with live reactions to the draft. I'm going to be providing analysis. John is going to be providing the casual fans' point of view, able to kind of ask questions that I wouldn't think to answer otherwise. And we're going to cover the entire first round of the NFL draft. That's going to be a ton of fun. It was a lot of fun last year too. So until then, guys, remember to like this video, like our Facebook page, follow us both on Twitter, leave a comment, let us know what you thought on Judgment Day 2009 down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And remember to click the bell icon for notifications every time we go live or upload a video. If you're interested in requesting that we live react to a wrestling show of your choosing, you can do so on our Patreon. Pricing details are listed there. And if you only want to donate $3 a month, that's fine. You can let that accumulate over time, and eventually you'll be able to buy a live reaction request or a live reaction and a review request. It's a little more expensive, but there are a lot of people that opt for that because they want more thorough coverage on their favorite wrestling shows. And you'll also allow us to continue live reacting to progress every week of every month. Right now, May is up in the air. It's looking kind of unlikely. We need some heroes to step up and get into the Discord and help us save progress reactions for May. But right now, it's not looking great. So another way to support us is to buy merchandise on our Teespring. And of course, the best way that you can possibly support this channel is by sharing this channel with all of your wrestling fan friends. Let them in on the best kept secret in the YWC. And of course, we are also the workhorses of the YWC. We will be seeing you guys tomorrow evening for Q&A. Remember to get your questions in. If you do have Q&A questions, either leave a comment on YouTube or reply to John's pinned tweet on Twitter if you have a Twitter and you want to ask questions that way. Until then, though, we would appreciate it if you all remembered to stay tuned.